Was that? He's looking for his usual character sheet, which apparently isn't gone missing.
Well, I think we are live.
Hello!
Hello, Internet. As Christopher would say. Welcome back to the Hidden Knife, everyone. I don't know what is going to happen based off of how everything went last week, or 2 weeks ago, but we will find out.
Cool.
We will. Mm-hmm. Something will happen. Yeah.
Something will definitely happen. For those of you just tuning in, we are the Hidden Knife. We run every other week on Thursday night Dark Eye game for the Ulysses Spiel North America channel. They are the publishers of the Dark Eye. We're all big fans, and hopefully in watching this, you'll become a big fan as well and go out and pick up the Dark Eye. So big thanks to Ulysses Spiel, to Tim and Eric over there for their help in the show. And thanks to Petrie's Family Games, a local game store in Colorado Springs that is also one of our supporters. You can find us at YouTube on Aventuria Adventures and on Twitch every other Thursday at Aventuria Adventure, which I think you already know because you were watching tonight. So, Ben, can I put you on the spot for a recap of last week?
Certainly. All right. So, the evening began, or the day began, with us having finally made it back to Phexcaer, having talked to Mirabelle, and as such, having returned to Phexcaer, each of us basically had somewhere to be. Vigolas was in search of some bird eggs in hopes of creating some messenger birds. So he went and found some bird eggs.
I'm allowed to do the recaps now?
Yeah, they're letting us do recaps now, man.
He's never let me do the recaps for this.
Oh, really?
I think we were buying time because you just weren't here. So now you get me doing recaps.
Oh.
We saw what happened when Ben did the recap in the middle of the session last week.
Yes, exactly.
That's true. He has done the recap before.
While we were doing that, Takami and Richard went to the alchemist shop and wheeled and dealed, selling griffin feathers and various other items to the alchemist of Phexcaer. In the meantime, Eloise and Delilah went shopping and managed not to find a red and white camels, which is like checkers, but with more humping. And they were able to find some game that had a lot of whips as well, which... I mean, that's what I heard. That's what it was described to me, was there was like a post and like some whips.
No!
I mean, yeah. We last met the vicar, and...
you had exactly one chance to have your recap privileges reinstated, Ben. And,
afterwards...
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Well, everybody went to the bar, and... Tristan wrote some letters. Takani and Thorwolf started drinking. These guys found them. Also started drinking. Everybody got slightly buzzed. And Legolas showed up with a Minotaur horn, which he proceeded to fill and drink.
Without rinsing first,
because that washes the magic off.
Not true.
I mean, if you want something to... Yeah.
Completely derailed.
So then, after they were all slightly buzzed, Tristan let Delilah know that Thorwolf had always wanted to see Takani with braids. I guess that's what was told. I don't know for sure. It was never really... Nobody else could hear it, so we just assumed that's what happened, and they proceeded to braid her hair.
She's really self-conscious about her hair.
Well, I am now.
Okay. And then Thor... let's see here. Vigolas got... severely hammered, or not severely, I guess, fairly hammered, gave a rousing speech in honor of his companions, and then proposed that, in fact, rather than waiting a whole week for Vixen and Anvar to get married, they should do it now, and Thorwolf agreed and proceeded to go and find them, or attempt to find them. After a while longer, we decided to go to Mirabelle's, finish up a few other things, and then hopefully meet up with Anvar and Vixen, have the wedding, and proceed from there. Unfortunately, we arrived at Mirabelle's. Yeah, we all.
At some point.
At some point, we all arrived at Mirabelle's.
Mirabelle's. Yeah.
Yeah, and realized that Thorwolf had been gone far too long. At this point, Vigolas went to bed because he had he was.
And you went back to your cell at the...
Right, my cell.
Yeah.
Right.
Bed makes it sound comfortable.
Well, I mean, Vigolas probably likes it. Meanwhile, they went and discovered at the tavern headquarters of the Foxes that the vast majority of the Foxes had been knocked out using some sort of black powder, which came out of juggling balls. Oakward was still conscious and fortified in his basement, and upstairs was Thorwolf having
a bad day.
Well, or perhaps a good day. He took on 3 of them and killed them, and lived to talk about it. Barely.
Sort of lived.
Yeah, barely. So they helped him out, did some investigating, realized that it seems like someone is holding. How did we get? Where was the note? Was that nailed to the door?
It was nailed to his chest.
Oh, that's right. It was nailed to Thorwolf's chest. Thank you.
You're the worst.
Yes.
I was asleep.
This is true.
And they pulled it out of Thorwolf's chest.
Yeah.
And read the note, which indicated that if we wanted the prince back, we needed to provide a prince's ransom, and as well as this evil magical spider thing, which we had found during the Emperor of Thieves story arc. And so it was that that's where we left it, right?
Yes, we left with Vigolas sleeping in the Temple of Perain. We left Tristan, Delilah, and Elanwe in the Two Foxes Tavern and Inn. And we left Thorwolf and Takani wandering the streets of Phexcaer, looking for a cat.
Kitty. Aw, I forgot y'all were off.
All right.
And we did wake up all the unconscious foxes.
You did
We're
wake
not
up all the...
wandering off down the street. We're wandering around the town, where we are.
Are you in the streets?
Like outside.
Do you know where the cat is?
No.
Then I stand by my description. We're wandering the streets. They could be just right outside the tavern.
Okay.
But we're going to start with Vigolas. I need a willpower roll from you right off the bat, Vigolas.
All right. All right, let's take a look. What do we got for a willpower? Is that a skill? Or where is that?
Yep.
Okay. Let's see if I actually got this skill. I have a 4 in it, so let's see what happens here. It is courage. Yeah, got courage. Intelligence. Hit that one as well. And lastly, charisma, which I have little. I completely whiffed the charisma.
Okay. Vigolas, you are dreaming.
Yeah, I can even bite it off, so.
You are a little bit cold in your dream. And your head seems to be underwater. It's, at least at first in your dream, it feels like water. But it's far too warm and viscous and salty to be water.
Salty?
And salty. And your head is being held under there. As you try and pull your head up, your legs start kicking against the floor of your cell, but they can't find purchase. And you
Is this a memory? Or
you feel something grab you by the back of your head and pull you up out of a bucket of dark red liquid.
Oh.
You are in your cell, and standing next to you is a rather large, its size almost defies the dimensions of the room. And this orc who is holding your head looks down at you.
Just my head?
Just your hair, yep, and smiles.
Is my head attached to my body?
Your head is attached to your body, yes.
So not one of those dreams. Okay, cool.
I don't think this part's
What kind of
dream.
dreams are you having? And it says, "Don't forget, Vigolas, if you don't wash it off, the magic stays." And it plunges your head back into the bucket of blood.
Oh. Okay.
We'll come back to you in a second, Ben. Back at the inn, what would you guys like to do?
Back at the tavern, Fox.
Yeah.
We should
I need to do an animal control.
we get together a
To try and find the cats.
Well, I think Tristan had asked you to track. Like, let's follow the tracks before they're not
cold.
Yeah, before it goes cold. Let's follow them back and rescue Anvar right now.
Okay.
All right. Alonway, if you're gonna make a tracking roll.
Wait, are you guys leaving without me?
You're looking for a cat.
I am there though. Like you wouldn't just walk out and not see me.
Well,
I guess we can walk out.
you could be on the street by the door that we're leaving by.
Okay, that's where I am.
All right.
Okay, we walk out of the tavern.
Are you doing your animal
Nice.
roll?
Where are you? Yeah, can I do an animal roll real quick before they run off?
You're
Find
with
the cat?
Thorwolf. It's not like he's moving that fast.
Is that a yes?
Sure.
Okay. It's animal roll, right?
Alonway, you have to make your tracking roll at -4. It is not raining. It is inside of a city.
It's a cat.
I don't think she's trying to track the cat. I think she's trying to track the jongleurs.
I need
And-
Or as Tristan described them, the murderous assassin orc jongleurs. Or jongler orcs.
I have to say, Delilah once tracked multi-day-old tracks in the middle of a rainstorm in Phexcaer.
Less than a day. Less than a
Okay.
couple of hours.
In the middle of a rainstorm, which is the hardest time to follow tracks.
Okay, so minus
True. In that part of the city, though, you have mud as opposed to cobblestones.
-4. That doesn't even
Where
really apply,
in-
'cause-
You're
Phexcaer
fine.
is
You've got a multiple.
So I have a
Otters.
I have 8 in
Sorry,
geography.
Virgil.
So if you pull up your Phexcaer map,
All right.
The elf does elf things. It's amazing.
I'm pulling up my Phexcaer map.
I got a quality level 3.
Oh wait. Oh wait. Otter. That's otter. And fox.
The foxes, 2 foxes in is number 4 on your map.
So I guess I'm using tracking for this cat.
I thought you were using animal control to try and.
There
get it
is
to
no
come
animal
up.
control.
Animal handling.
Animal
No.
handling.
There's animal lore, but that doesn't really help me with a cat.
Okay, what'd you get on your tracking roll?
It's a level 2.
Yeah, that cat's gone. Could be anywhere.
A level 2
Yeah.
success.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Okay.
that's my roll. I know, right? I'm actually like good at them.
What'd you get, Alonway?
Very good.
She got
Quality
a
level.
level 3.
A 1, a 3, and a 4.
Even with the -4. Nice. All right. The tracks definitely head off towards down Sella Arches, down to Bridge Street, and then head across the bridge of the Bow Deer.
So down there.
All right, I guess we will follow the tracks.
Isn't that also where
Oh.
the fight with the last demon was? Across the bridge? Right?
Mm-hmm.
the bone?
Okay.
Lovely.
Thorwolf, I need to go with them.
I'll,
Sit down, maybe?
yeah.
The cat will come to you.
He kind of goes and be careful. Keep Tristan safe.
I'll do that.
He's good with the magic. Dagger will still kill him.
I get it.
All right. And he goes stumbling back into the 2 foxes in.
Good idea.
Where's Nicholas?
Degalos is in.
You ready?
You see number 6 on your map?
Aha. Yep.
Yep.
I sure do.
Right around there.
Out of the city.
Yep.
All right. I'm having horrible dreams.
Ben, the warm, coppery liquid kind of eventually just fills in your mouth, and you can hear the pounding of someone pounding on the door of your cell. But the words are coming through very muffled. And again, your head gets pulled out of the bucket. Did you really think you could take a horn that laid on consecrated ground for untold years and drink from it and wouldn't have any consequences? Blessed one of Parain, I swear the gods are breeding them weak in the south.
I thought it did.
Well, fair enough, Ben. Fair enough. My horde is ready. When my chosen is ready, we will step through this world, and yours will burn, manling.
That's who are you?
Your head goes back in the bucket, Ben. You can give me a religion roll while you're in there.
Sure. I'll think about it while I'm gurgling blood, apparently.
Yeah.
All right. You guys make it across the bridge into the southern part of Phexcaer, towards the more shelled out areas of the town. And the people in this area of Phexcaer, you didn't really notice so much last time due to the thunderstorms.
8 points, spinning it to
All right. You didn't notice it so much due to the thunderstorms last time. But these seem to be a lot of the people who are kind of the outcasts of the city. They're living in the hovels. They're living in the areas that are not being upkept well. However, you do notice on the far side, as you're kind of coming in, you can kind of see beyond the walls of the southern part of the city, and you can see a large migration of cattle coming south down the Bowdeer River, being led by people, and they're slowly making their way. They're probably still a couple hours south, or a couple hours northeast of the city, but making their way along the southern bank of the Bowdeer. Alonway, you are able to track the jonglers down to a small house on South Shore, which is, strangely enough, on the south shore of the Bowdeer. It's a small single-story building. It looks like it might have used to have been a nobleman's villa, but the roof has mostly caved in. One of the walls is completely exposed, and the door hangs open on one hinge, kind of rocking slowly in the wind.
Okay, we want to be very quiet as we approach, I think.
Yep.
Stealth rolls.
So I'm looking for anything, especially like flames.
Flames. Give me a perception roll.
Okay.
Yeesh. I forgot I had nothing in that.
Ben, what'd you get?
I got a 20, a 19, and a 10, so I completely whiffed it.
So that's a 1. Oh. 4, 12.
Okay.
Do I roll both perception and stealth?
Yes, please.
Okay.
I did not get stealth.
I didn't update my
Perception
All
is
right.
level 5.
Oh, I'm gonna spend a fate point.
Hey, now that seems like a good idea.
All right, I got a quality level 1 on the stealth.
Nicely done, Tristan.
Got a quality level 2.
Ooh.
The mage of
I'm on
all.
perception, checking stealth.
You got
Dang it.
a what perception?
5.
Spend one more.
And then what'd you get on your stealth?
No.
Checking.
I mean,
okay.
Passed.
maybe.
I had some higher numbers.
2.
Anyway, so.
Okay.
Ben, Vigalas's head gets pulled back out of the bucket. Is it true? Could perhaps the servants of the 12 gods not remember Brazarog in the south?
I was thinking that was who you are, but I couldn't tell for sure.
Again, you hear pounding at the door, and when you kind of glance over there, oh, nope, it's on your left side. You do see the shadows on the right of you start to play very strangely if there is a bright light coming from under the doorway of your cell.
Excuse me, Mr. Brazarak. I think I have to get that.
Really? Parain? The
Is that-
weakest?
She is not weak. Have you seen all of the field?
Back in the bucket. Somehow you hear the voice, like you can feel the liquid moving around you, and the voice kind of carries right into the wetness in your ears.
Yeah.
This is not over. Chosen of Parain. You have taken something not of yours. You have let me inside your wards. Even now I walk the paths of your gods.
Thank you.
And you hear the sound of thunder. And the bucket shatters out from underneath you. The door to your cell explodes out, and for a brief moment, you see the silhouette standing in the doorway, radiant, and as Richard pointed out, buzzing me. You think it's Parain, but then you sit up in your bed, covered in sweat, but not nearly as scarred as Grace is after witnessing her brother. You no longer have a level of stupor. It's amazing how much you can sweat out when you're terrified.
Woken up by GM Fiat.
Wow,
See,
that was
we
really
didn't
close to my
even have to
face.
send anyone after you.
Not GM Fiat. He drank from a Minotaur horn. I was waiting for him to pass out.
That's
True.
amazing. That's 2 games, by the way.
That I've screwed the whole world.
Yep.
By drinking something you shouldn't have.
What are you guys doing? Takani, did you re-roll?
We're sneaking up to the house.
But I failed the sneak by
You failed.
1.
You know what?
You failed. I'm wearing white.
Or
You
fate
failed.
point?
What did you get on your...
I used a. Do I need?
You are half elf. How does you?
By 1, okay?
Which one
The
did
other
you
half
fail
was-
on?
I'm really big.
What did you...
I failed the intuition.
Okay. All right.
Keep smacking your shield against things.
Delilah got level 3.
Of course you did.
You do not see any sort of flames or light coming from inside the house, Delilah. You do see movement, but it seems very limited in its. It doesn't seem like it's walking. You just every now and then through one of the broken windows catch a cloak fluttering.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I think we're surrounding the building and going in.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many entrances are there?
Well, the entire east wall is missing, and
Okay.
that part of the ceiling the roof
wow.
has collapsed. So that's one. There is one doorway that you can see. The door is off its hinges. If you have a quality 2 or higher, you can make it. You can kind of circle around and still
Okay.
be considered hidden.
I'll motion for. What qualities you get?
2.
Yeah, I'll motion for the two
Okay.
of you to go around the sides, and we'll
Okay.
go in through the giant hole in the wall.
Yeah.
And I have my bow and arrow.
All right. All right. So you guys are going to the sides.
Yep.
All right. You surprisingly do find a second door on the back side. It's a smaller, rough little post and lintel. It kind of looks. I mean, it exits into the alley. It's definitely a servant's door.
Okay.
All right. So you guys are going in through the servant's door, and you're going in through the door or the hole in the wall.
The giant hole in the wall.
Mm-hmm.
All right. As you go through the giant hole in the wall, staff at the ready, like
Wow.
some magical Moon Knight. Because you're all in white. I would say Batman, but let's be honest, Moon Knight's better.
He is better. It's objectively true.
It's objectively true. Takani, you're like, look, you're trained for being stealthy in the forest. You instinctually, and some might say intuitively, know where to place your foot. That does not apply here. And you step on what looks to be solid ground, and Tristan, you hear it like a timber just beneath the floor cracks.
Awesome. Do we see anybody as we step in?
Give me your perception rolls.
Everything for you.
I mean, it's a okay.
It's a big hole in the wall.
Yeah, I'm like we're walking. Yeah, okay. All right.
Are we all rolling perception?
Your perception stands. The rest of you can give it to me.
Okay.
Quality level 1.
Cool.
Oh wait. Yeah, quality level 1.
Okay.
That quality level 1.
All right, Alonway.
Oh, I didn't know I was supposed to reroll.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, we keep.
It only stands for me.
I see.
I'm special.
No. Oh.
Grace.
Yeah, a long way needs a nap.
No, your tracking was great. Without the tracking,
You're
we
still in
wouldn't be
tracking
here.
mode. You forgot to
That's
say
That's right.
track off, and it's bringing your
Track
endurance down.
Okay. Nah, I fail.
All right.
What did you fail?
Perception.
I mean, but which one of the three? Or is it?
The last two.
Yeah.
All right. Tristan and Alonway and Takani,
Intuition?
you kind of enter into what is now an open room. You can see a number of the timbers that support the roof, but the plaster walls have just completely rotten away. Leaning up against one of these walls is a orc in black clothing, but with a brightly colored in multiple like whippoorwill kind of streamers off the cloak, jongler's cloak. Alonway, which attributes did you fail on?
Is that?
I got a quality level 1.
Intuition.
Oh, Alonway.
Is that one intuition?
Yeah.
Intuition.
Okay.
I'm a very intuitive party today.
You are not. Alonway, please just roll a d20 for me.
No idea. Do I need to get low or high?
I don't actually have to answer that.
How about mid-range?
Yeah, mid-range.
What was the number?
Mid-range.
Mid-range.
13.
Okay. Alonway, you kind of step in, and as you are moving, your foot kind of catches on something, and intuitively you just kind of push through it. Delilah, you hear a twang, and I need a dodge roll from you, Alonway, as something comes falling out of the ceiling.
Oh, great. Okay, where's my dodge?
Ambush.
Trap.
So dodge. What do you want?
D20 under your at or under it.
Ooh, my dodge is.
It's the same as it's always been. Like that literally hasn't changed.
I don't think I've actually targeted her with very much until now.
Oh, it's just me then.
It's just you. I want to make sure you know the system, Richard. It's out of the goodness of my heart. Did you make it?
You want to roll spin a big point?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
That's an option here.
That is an option.
That's worse.
No, curse you.
It wasn't a 20 though, right?
No.
Okay. So Alonway, Delilah, I'm going to need you to give me a dodge as well, because what happened? What you see, there was something rigged up into the darkness of the ceiling, and when it comes down, it hits Alonway right in the face, and this black powder just kind of puffs out in a cloud.
I'm out.
Pretty much.
Alonway, please give me. I'm all right.
8 point.
Holy.
We're just burning the entire
Guys.
deck of these right up front.
I'm going to die.
It worked.
You got a 1, right?
Oh wait,
I got
hold
one.
on. That's not the way it works. I know how this works.
Do you have to roll attacks?
Me? No, I have to roll a resistant. Basically, so the way poisons and diseases and this kind of stuff works in the Dark Eye is I make a skill check for the poison. If the skill check fails, you suffer a lesser degree. If the skill check succeeds, you suffer the full effect.
Okay, just remember, elves are resistant to poison.
Are you making this up?
Yep.
Okay, cool. I was like, wait a second. No, they're not. As the official GM of the Hidden Knife, I know all of the rules in the book at one time. Alanwe, you drop something soft hits you in the face, and that's the last thing you know. Alanwe hits the ground. Delilah, you made your dodge roll. You get out of the way. The rest of you, Takani and Tristan, you hear a swoop, and then the sound of a body hitting the floor. The orc in the center of the room has not moved yet.
Do I see any?
I need to clean my face off. Get off my skin. Yeah.
We'll be right to you, Vigalas.
I'm good. I'm good.
So frustrating.
I'm taking that nap I wanted.
It's true.
You've been thinking
Just
of
gonna
it now.
reset all of your skill rolls. It's gonna be great.
Do I see any like tripwires or anything like that?
With a perception of 1, you don't see one in this leading up into here, but you do definitely see one right inside the swinging door. Every so often, the door swings back and catches on it, and then.
Okay.
What does Delilah see?
You see everything as well. You can see that tripwire is connected to another batch of this.
Okay.
So there's
stuff.
more. There's more that could come.
There's
So-
more that
gonna-
could come down.
I'm gonna try to blinding flash this guy.
Okay, go for it.
And is there like rings on the floor, or how does it? I must have stepped on something.
When
Yeah,
when I
that's a tripwire.
stepped on the ground and it went crunch, that wasn't a trap. That was just
No,
the
that
sound.
was actually you felt the ground shift as if something burst beneath it.
Like broken floorboard.
burst beneath it.
Yeah.
Crack.
Yeah, like a
Not
crack.
like a liquid burst.
No,
I got
you
a-
stepped on it, the floor buckled under your
Okay.
your
I got a quality level 5.
Hey,
Woof.
Okay.
Does it
the-
have any effect on him?
your flash goes off. There is no response from
Dead.
the orc
Is-
at all.
Is he a living creature?
Oh, he is not.
Okay, so the spell doesn't go
There you
off
go.
then because he's not a valid target.
He's not a
which is
valid
what
target.
we need to
There you
figure
go.
out. Okay.
Fling out your hand and nothing happens.
Yep.
So it's it,
Okay,
Tell,
I
I
think
guess.
this is a trap.
obviously.
Yeah. Ellen was like, yeah.
I think so. Shall we back out or shall we break
Yeah, it
this?
is. Tristan and Takani, you hear it very faintly. Delilah, you hear it clearly because you can hear Thorwell's thoughts. You hear the tiniest little voice come from the orc. And it sounds very muffled. You don't see its lips moving, you don't see its chest moving, but there's definitely sound coming out of its mouth. And you hear, "The White Mage of Phexcaer. I knew you would find me. Do you have the ducats and the spider?" It's very faint, as if it's kind of wrapped in some sort of muffling material. Delilah, you definitely can tell the voice is coming from inside the orc, but not from the orc.
So the tracks we found were bogus.
No, actually, well, if Alanwe had been, Alanwe right before you went around the other side of the house, the tracks led into the house.
But they were still bogus because those weren't the tracks that they carried off Anvar with. So.
Well, or they're still inside.
Or there's more, yeah.
There might be. There, I stepped on a floorboard and it buckled. There's something down there.
Or floorboards.
I mean, I get the impression that Do we see all the rooms? I got the impression it was a pretty small house.
You do.
And there's no
all of the
basement
plaster.
or something?
Delilah, as you kind of as your eyes adjust to the darkness and you look more around, you can see that under some of the rubble, it does look like there may be a trap door that leads to the basement.
I'm going to stomp a hole in the ground where I made it down.
Does it look like the rubble has been moved recently?
It does look like that to you.
Spell.
Okay. Do what?
Is that a
black stuff off of them?
That's
feat
a
of strength?
check. Yeah, feat of strength.
Okay, while she's doing that, I am going to carefully, without touching it, clean off Alonway's face,
That works.
like the black stuff,
7.
thinking it might be the same stuff.
I need.
The cloth comes away very quickly, covered with this like the oily soot, much like it did in the fox, 2 foxes in. But you managed to get most of it out of her eyes and her nose, and like there's still some in her mouth, but you get enough of it off that you can try and wake her up.
Okay.
Alonway, please just give me a straight Constitution roll.
Come on, Grace.
I got a 3.
Constitution?
Level 3 success on my strength.
Okay, so let me finish this up. Okay, Alonway, you wake up to Delilah leaning over you, holding an oily black cloth. You are on the ground. Tristan, where are you standing in relationship to Takani? Have you gone inside or have you stayed outside?
I'm as far
you
in as
down?
we stepped earlier. I would definitely take a quick step back to give Takani room to stomp a hole in the floor without necessarily falling in.
Cool. Takani, please give me a body control roll at -3.
You found the basement.
I did.
It's that one room in
So
the
not
trail
going
house on
for
the hill
the
where you just fall.
trapdoor,
you
you're
fall
just going through the floor, right?
through. Takani makes room.
Okay, just clarify.
I do. All right. At -3.
Yep.
Hold on.
This seems like a good time to cast armor truths on myself.
Quality level 1.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Do it.
All right, Takani, you stomps on the floor. Delilah, your head snaps up. Even Alonway, you kind of look over to the side. Tristan is very quickly starting to cast a spell. Alonway steps on the floor, and at first her foot just cracks through the rotten floorboards. And then, Takani, you feel something grab your foot and pull you through into the darkness of the basement.
I will jump through after her.
Okay. Vigalas, you're lying soaked in sweat.
Wow. I know, right?
You do realize you did hear knocking, and there is a woman standing in your doorway. It is not Parain. It is Phexcaer. What are you screaming about?
I have been in there. I have done something very inadvisable, Phexcaer.
Just the one thing, though.
Yes, just the one thing. Which I think.
I for one am shocked.
Well, sometimes I surprise myself too. But I have drunk out of a minotaur horn, which I guess it was not holy, and so orc gods have come to see me in my dreams. But Parain was there, and she rescued me, and...
You see a lot of the concern running out of Kaya's face.
Oh.
Yes!
This is going to be one of those boy who cried wolf situations.
So, I am doing much better now, because Parain was there to rescue me. Yes?
That's good, Vigalas. I'm glad.
I also feel much better. You would be surprised how quickly you can sleep off a hangover drunk out of a minotaur horn.
That's what you learned. Good job.
I'm going back to bed now, Brother Vigalas.
Okay.
You have a
What
guest
time is it?
who also has been knocking on the door. A little man with a cake.
Oh, that's right. We were going to have a party.
As
Okay.
Vicar Chaos starts walking away, you clearly hear her muttering, "It was so much quieter for the last month. I slept. I did my job. I said my prayers." And she kind of heads back in, and Benegrim shows up holding a small cake, cut in two, kind of separated. Nicholas, how are you? You look terrible.
I have had the worst dream. But
Did you
pray-
see something? I know all about what kinds of foods give you what kinds of dreams. And he just kind of walks into your cell and sits on your cot. His
Yes.
feet don't quite reach the ground.
Aw.
Well, I drank from a Minotaur horn, which I have. No, I will not be giving you that other one.
Ale or water?
It was ale. It was
Okay, continue.
something ancient source, ancient something. The stuff they serve down at Two Fox, the other place that is not the Two Foxes. To be perfectly honest, I do not get out to a lot of the bars here when I am that I am working.
You should stick to coffee and cake. This is the two cakes. So I have a lovely carrot and then a lemon.
Oh, is this for the wedding? Yes, let us start with the lemon, and then we will do the carrot cake, and
Just the worst.
and then we shall. By the way, did the Melville come by and say that we are moving the schedule up?
She did, yes.
Good. Did they ever find did Anvar and Vixen ever come back?
Oh, heavens no, and they shouldn't be seen together anyway. Tradition and all.
I suppose you're right. Did Torov come back?
Who? Oh, no.
What?
That seems
And
not.
I haven't seen Tristan or the others either. Is it?
Oh, what time is it? I basically left them at Middlebells and went to bed.
Well, yes, but that was... Carry the one. That was just midday. So it still looks like it's light out.
Okay, so it's like mid-afternoon. Okay.
Strict time records.
What's her name was also sleeping, hence the question.
Yes.
Well, she's in a quiet burb where nobody needs their corns rubbed off. She's already.
Afternoon naps are a very important part of
Yes.
Parane's
Very important.
liturgy.
Thank you.
Parane's liturgy is it's known as the liturgy of the nappy.
That's right.
Nappy
That
and
is
nappy.
one interpretation.
I mean,
All right.
The lemon's a little tart, but the carrot's pretty good. In case you were wondering.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Um,
So you haven't seen them. We need to. If this wedding is going off tonight, Vigalas, I've already stressed as it is.
well, perhaps they have eloped, and we should find out.
Oh, well, that would be easy. Then we could just eat the cake ourselves.
That would be easy.
We would have to scrape off the written note and probably the hearts. And I did make a half-orc out of spun sugar, but I'm sure we can just consume those, or I can save them for later.
It is true.
When are you gonna use the half-orc out of spent sugar?
There are many half-orcs in this town who may get married. This could be very useful.
So
Someday
tell me your dream. Tell me your dream.
There, Benny Grimm. Gosh. You oracle of dreams, you best of hill dwarfs. This dream which I had.
Okay, as you go to tell the dream, we're gonna jump back.
Okay.
Takani, you hit the ground. You got a 1 on your body control.
I did.
Okay, you hit the ground rather hard, suffering 4 points of damage before protection.
Okay.
And you see, there was your mind didn't quite. Your mind's still trying to reconcile it. You are certain, as you were falling, the orc that was holding onto your foot was upside down. But it is now standing to your left. There is a large 4-foot hole in the ceiling, and you can hear the sound of bells moving around you in the darkness. Tristan, you're just jumping in?
Yep.
Give me a
Staff on fire.
body control roll. Delilah, you and Alonway hear from the orc against the wall. Oh dear, I suppose we won't be finding out if you have the spider after all. At least not until we examine your corpses.
Yikes. I'm gonna cast Armature.
Okay, so I'm gonna need you can cast Armature, and then I'm gonna need initiative rolls. What'd you get on your body control?
Quality level 1.
Okay, because you weren't pulled through, you suffered 2 points before armor. So if you got with your armor, I think you're fine. All right,
Yep.
Initiativo rolls.
Let's roll a d6. So yeah.
That's good.
All right. How many do I see as I'm coming down the pipe here?
There are 4.
Huh?
4 orcs around you. The floor plan of the basement, I mean, you light it up, your staff up. Some of the cobwebs on the ceiling just kind of catch the flame and flicker off towards the corners. Your staff light reveals 4 of the jonglers in their brightly colored cloaks. A set of stairs on the far wall that lead up to the corner where Delilah and Alonway were kneeling. This room is... how tall is Tristan?
6'3".
Okay, you're about 2 or 3 inches from the top of the ceiling, but the floor is covered in rubble, broken barrels, broken furniture, just covered in dust. The room is large enough that you could stand between 2 of the orcs and put your arms out, and the 3 of you would not be able to form a line from one wall to the other. But on the far end, you do hear the sound of running water.
Okay.
There is a hole in the wall, and the smell of sewage is just wafting through.
Okay.
I'm going to growl.
I rolled initiative.
Okay, so
Sorry, go ahead.
let's do. Let me get the initiatives, Richard, and then you can tell me what you were going to do.
I got a 14.
All right, Tristan got a 14.
At this plus or
My
Armor.
Takani.
16.
Delilah.
18.
Doesn't matter how well I roll. It doesn't. And Alonway.
15.
All right, Tristan, what were you wanting to do as long as it is not an action?
Can I yell something? Is that all right?
Sure. Yeah, you can totally yell something.
I want to yell. I'm just gonna yell.
Seems appropriate.
We can't let them get away with Anvar. We don't have time for this. And I'm gonna spend a fate point to go first.
Okay.
And I'm gonna blinding flash all 4 of these guys.
Yeah. You should cover your eyes.
All right.
Because I have that thing. I can do up to 4 targets.
You have.
No, it's not an actual flash.
Okay.
It only affects targets.
Okay.
So
That's cool.
Is it spirit or toughness?
I believe it's modified by the
Cookies are so good.
spirit.
Me too.
That might be bad. Yeah.
All right. Their spirit is 0.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
Because they are.
Oh nope. Their spirit is 1.
Okay. All right. All right. That'll do. That's a quality level 4. So they are all blinded for the next 4 rounds.
And
That's
what
scary.
is the? I know you bought the enhancement. Is there any penalty to the skill roll, or is it just
No, it just
increased
costs
AE?
It just costs extra AE.
All right, perfect. So they are all blind. They are quality level 4 for 4 rounds. All right.
Yep. So they have
I've got the condition up.
one level of confusion, but they are also blinded, and confusion and blindness are 2 different things. Okay.
All right. They make all close combat attacks at half. Range combats only are on a 1 to dodge. Parries are only on a 1. Okay, excellent. We'll see what happens. All right, Richard, is there anything else you would like to do?
That's my action. I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna. Oh boy. I'm gonna run past these guys down the tunnel.
Okay. What is your move?
8.
All right, you kind of get through where they pulled the bricks out of the wall of the basement. Dust kind of trickles down from above you, and you definitely there is, when you kind of step through, your staff lighting the way, it casts light far to your left and far to your right. The one on the right kind of takes a sharp turn to the left, which in your mind you kind of notice is the Bowdeer River. But the other one kind of heads down.
Do I hear footsteps or see tracks or anything like that?
You do not see tracks, and you do not hear footsteps at this point. You do hear a lot of yelling and confusion coming from the 4 orc jonglers. Delilah. You see this light kind of blossom underneath you from where Tristan's staff is casting off the light, but then it moves and disappears, and the light's kind of coming out of the hole at an angle.
She's gonna take the stairs down, and follow Tristan. But
It'll take an action to clear the rubble.
To clear the rubble. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just starts. You're gonna help as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It'll be clear once we get to your action. While it looked like rubble, for the most part, it was
blind. So
very
yeah,
like light and small things that would easily be able to be rearranged. All right, it is the orc jongler's turns. At half. Cool. All right. They are going to lash out. 2 of them are going to lash out where they think Takani is.
Okay.
Move. Duck. Roll. Drop and roll.
We'll see.
Blindly, they're
blindly.
They swing through the air. And the 2 that you rushed past, Tristan, to get to the door, they're going to take a blind swing at you as well. 9 is still not good enough. Nope. Blind adversaries suck. Takani, it is your turn. You can see these guys are just throwing wild swings.
I have. I'm not sure I have like multiple moves though, and I can't find my cards. My cards, all the cool ones are missing. I have all the other stuff. Okay. I am going to do I think forceful blow is the one I want to do.
What level do you have forceful blow at?
Hey.
If you don't have it at anything, it's probably level 1.
I think it's level 1. Yeah, because my strength isn't high enough for level 2.
Okay, so you can take a penalty to attack and get a bonus to damage.
Yep.
All right. Wow. And I'm going to attack one of them, I guess. I can't do a multiple attack, right?
You may not.
Nice.
That hits.
All right, so you took a -2 to hit, and you'll do 2 extra points of damage.
Okay.
All right. You reach out and connect with one of the jongleurs.
Okay, so that's 5 plus
So
4. So 9.
Yep.
9.
9 points of damage.
Yes, please.
Dodging. He's going to try and parry on a 1.
Okay.
Things could happen. Or I should just let it ride. All right, so Takani, he critically fails his parry attempt.
Exploding heads.
Can I Wolverine his?
Can you Wolverine?
No, but it's a knife through the like he's always killing people like that.
Do an extra d6 plus 2 points of damage. We'll see if you kill him.
3. 5.
Okay, so what was your total damage?
That'd be 9 so
total
14.
14.
That.
All right. You do not kill him. However, you strike far deeper. Like you hit, and he kind of turns into the attack. Alanwe, you clear the rubble off with Delilah, and you can pull back the trapdoor.
Okay.
The stairs lead down. You can see Tristan holding his staff, looking like he's about to exit the building.
Okay. I'm gonna follow Tristan.
All right.
They better not take care of this in the next 4 moves to come.
I know.
This is gonna
I
turn
know.
to crap.
Nah, she got this.
I got this. If I can
So, Alanwe, you can move down the stairs and still attack if you like.
Okay, I'll shoot an orc.
I'll shoot an orc. Okay, go for it. Roll it. Just offhand.
It's on my way out, you know?
Yeah. Don't.
Okay.
It's more like
16.
She like stops, handstand, shoots the bow with her feet.
She finds a
She
shield.
totally does. I totally do.
What'd you get?
Well, I got a 6, and I have a 16.
Yep.
Then I have to.
Go ahead and roll your damage. Are you just shooting the nearest target, or are you shooting further out?
Shoot the one that's under.
What?
Yeah,
Shoot the one that's
shoot the one that
under.
currently has Takani's sword in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just totally steal her kill.
Please do.
It's
Okay.
called focus fire, people.
All right.
Okay.
Roll
do
your
that.
damage and add 2 because you were within close range.
Okay.
Nice.
So 6
Max damage.
plus.
It's dead.
11 plus 2. 13 damage.
Orc is having the worst day.
They just screwed the wrong people.
It is not dead, but it is passed out from pain.
Okay, good enough.
Yeah, no.
All right. Back to the top of the round. Tristan, you go back to your normal initiative state.
Right.
Delilah, it is your turn.
Delilah is
Tristan,
can I kill these
guys?
Yes!
stab an orc on the way out.
Just stab. All right. The one at the bottom of the stairs or the one that's by Tristan wildly swinging his saber?
I don't think I'm envisioning this room at all
Prop-
like JM is, because I cannot figure out where everyone is right now.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So you've got
As long as JM knows where everything
Okay,
is,
describe
I think
it.
we're okay.
if you want.
All right. So if it's a rectangular room, you are
Right.
The stairwell down is in this corner.
Okay.
The hole in the floor is here.
Okay.
Is here. Tristan, you crossed from the hole to the tunnel.
Okay.
Alanwe and Delilah are moving down. And
Got
the
it.
orcs.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, I got
Okay.
it. Yep. Okay, so the tunnel goes left.
I'm working on a virtual tabletop.
So the tunnel goes left and right from where I'm standing, but not
Yes,
forward.
but not
Right.
forward.
Okay.
It's parallel to it.
And to the right turns into the Bowdeer River. And left heads down.
Would they go to the river or would they go
Good,
down?
they like to have a boat waiting there.
She will stab the one at the bottom of the stairs. Like that's the first one she
I
comes
mean,
to.
no tracks to
Roll
follow.
to hit.
I miss.
So if we're going to the Bodear River.
Cool. You swing out as you're just coming down the stairs. One of the floorboards gives a little bit, just enough to like throw you off balance, but you're able to catch up to Tristan and see both sides. It is now my blind. Welcome to turn 2, guys. Don't worry. They can only kill one of you a turn, so inevitably you, Joachim, you'll get out of here. All right, one of them is taking a blind swing at Takani.
Awesome.
One of them is taking a blind swing at Delilah, and one of them is taking a blind swing at Tristan. Delilah, ladies first, would you like red or blue?
I'll take blue.
That was a...
You hit? You actually hit?
Are you telling
Taking a picture of it, huh?
Critical. It must have been a crit.
It's a crit.
If it were anyone else, he would not be taking a picture of it. But it's you.
Nothing is
No,
ever
take a
look.
2 1s just came up on my dice.
Oh no!
It's uploading. So they both hit. The chances of them actually. Who had red?
I picked blue, so Tristan.
I need to check my stats and see if a 3 still hits.
Yep, that's 2 eyes.
Yep.
We are.
Tristan, you get hit. Delilah, you just get hit. Tristan, you
Okay.
get hit.
Remember, it's also at -2 because of the length of my staff relative to the length of his weapon.
Yes, and it's actually they still make it.
Okay.
They needed a 4 or less, and I rolled a 3.
Okay. So I can still try to parry, though.
Yes, you both may try to parry or dodge. At half defense because of the double dark eyes.
I will be parrying this.
Joachim's gonna make it. He's gonna go on. This is what I get for naming my jonglers. As soon as you give names to an NPC, they're gonna die.
I mean, Vixen's been around for a while.
I parry.
No.
All right.
So it's at half. So I half my dodge.
Half your
Is
dodge,
there
and that's
any
what you have
other?
to roll under. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna spend.
Do you have any?
Let me make sure I have.
Wait, are they
I
using
only spent
daggers,
once.
Jam?
No, they are using sabers.
Okay.
So
All right.
they're medium weapons.
Tristan
Yep.
twice. Oh well, I have one left anyway. So last fate point. Couldn't help. All right, I'm hit.
You're hit. All right. I need you to roll 2d6 for me.
Now we see what happens when Delilah gets hit.
Yeah.
Nobody
sad.
knows because it's never happened before.
All right, I got a 5 and a 2.
Average.
A 5 and a 2.
Far away across town, his Viggy sense is tingling.
All right.
You
Ooh,
should probably take a cold shower.
Oh.
Or any shower.
Or any
Or
shower.
any shower. Wow.
Any-
Vigalos, you are loved, my friend.
You just sweat off all the alcohol out of the thing.
Yeah, it
You
was
said
actually
that.
pretty gross.
Vinegar apparently is a good kind of friend, though. Just shows up with cake. Doesn't have. He's good.
He shows up with cake and no judgment, which is about 100% less judgment than any of us have. Wiggles right now.
All right, Delilah,
What
you take 12 points of damage before protection as this saber just comes down and cuts a line of fire from your right shoulder all the way down to your left hip.
Wow. All right, so that she skips her first pain. She's
like it.
+1 on pain levels.
Okay, so that's
Because of
-1 to
her-
everything you do.
Wait, what?
Richard, can you check the cable? I think when somebody got up, that I'm being told we have a little bit of echo.
Wait.
Like the microphone?
Yeah, they're getting a little bit of feedback on it.
How about now?
Let's see. That's perfect. Awesome. Thank you. I realize it's usually when someone gets up.
Okay, well, we'll try and bounce around less.
Takani, it is your turn.
Okay,
All
she's
right.
at 2 levels of pain.
Ouch.
Because she's never at 1 level of pain. She skips that one.
Because sensitive pain, right?
Because it's my
Okay.
disadvantage, sensitive to pain.
Yeah, you're sensitive to pain. So.
Yep.
So when you cross 50% of your life, you will be at 3 levels of pain.
Correct.
So it hurts
I'm
a
very
lot.
close.
Yeah, it hurts a lot. Takani, you are up, then Alanwe, then Tristan.
Okay, I'm going to attack the, I guess the next orc.
Yep.
That's close to me.
Okay, that's the one on your side of the hole. So go ahead and give me a roll to hit.
Wait.
So I'm standing right here. I'm about to run out.
I'm going to attack the one that it just attacked Delilah.
All right.
Where they're going.
You will have to disengage from the orc you are with, which is a body control roll. Or else it gets a free attack on you. Oh, wait, no, he's blinded. Never mind. No, there were 2 on Takani.
Okay.
He's blinded, so I'm just going to let you have this.
Okay. I rolled a 20, but
she's 2 points away.
I have weapon aptitude, which allows me to make a reroll on a on a crit.
A crit. What is it? Weapon.
Hits and botches.
It allows 1 reroll of a confirmation roll for critical hits and botches. So she got a critical botch.
You now roll again. So here's what happens. You roll to confirm. If you fail to hit, you can re-roll that. But if you fail to hit twice, then you have botched.
I hit. Well, that would have. It does not confirm it.
Okay. So it's just a miss. It's just a miss. Alanwe, you are up. You see Takani cross the room and take a swing with her sword.
Could I have used a fate point for that?
No, you use a fate point to re-roll a critical failure.
Okay, I'm going to catch up with Tristan and start looking for tracks.
All right, go ahead and give me a tracking roll.
Okay.
At minus... Just at -2.
Oh. Sorry.
You got to roll 2 more.
The die is cursed.
Elf dice.
You guys have the sucky dice tonight.
Okay.
Fate point that one.
Okay, one
point
fate.
left.
But I thought you couldn't spend a fate.
It's not. This isn't a critical fail. Skills, you have to have 2 20s to be a critical fail.
Yes,
so
that is correct.
That. Because we gotta. If we get away, we're probably never gonna.
All right. Hey. So that would be quality level 3.
All right. They definitely went to the right.
All right. It's my turn.
It is Tristan's turn.
This way.
I'm gonna full movement, like double movement to the right.
Okay. You kind of come up, and when you, with double movement, you're able to kind of see around the bend, and you can see the light kind of shimmering off the water of the Bowdeer. This whole area is in shadow under the bridge that crosses from the north side of Phexcaer to the south side of Phexcaer.
Do I see anyone?
You see one orc. It is not alive. It is kind of laying on the ground with its head twisted at a weird angle.
We're dealing with some seriously weird people.
Unless Anvar got them.
Is it one of the jugglers?
It is one of the jugglers.
Okay. And I'm looking at, do I see boats, tracks, anything like that?
Not from where you're standing. It still kind of heads up a little bit.
Okay. All right.
That's a very strange dream, Vigolas. What do you... the blood could mean... It could mean life?
In this case, I do not think that is what it means. Even in my very poor understanding of orc religion, blood is very important in channeling and communicating with the gods. So it is my guess that probably that was not good.
Well, I don't see how it couldn't be good. You're blessed one of the 12 gods. And this...
Yes, my parent showed up afterwards and rescued me because I am a blessed one.
Right.
But I think maybe, and well, yes.
A little tiny half-dwarf or hill-dwarf hand, not half-dwarf, I keep... Curse you, Amras. Curse you, Amras. Pats you on the knee, Vigolas, and you realize the two of you have eaten all of the cake during your story. Listen, you may not be able to tell of me now because I am a successful confectioner in Phexcaer, but I had been bullied by my fair share of orcs. In fact,
I
that's
think
how
we
you...
did that.
Yes. If it wasn't for you and your friends, I feel that might have been my last bullying. Being bullied, something along those lines.
Yes.
The thing about bullies is they're always craving attention. So I just think maybe this orc god just needs a little attention. If you stand up to him and punch him right in the face, he'll probably leave you alone.
Oh,
Best advice ever.
word.
Well,
I think that's sharks.
I feel like
You guys don't
maybe...
feel like maybe Ben is just playing a different campaign than the rest?
I feel like maybe that, well, I am not prepared at this juncture to punch an orc god in the nose. Well,
That needs to be the title of this episode.
I want a t-shirt that says,
You're also assuming that this was a real dream. It could just have been from the booze you drank, or some fungus on the inside of the Minotaur horn. It could be your inner orc that you need to punch in your face.
inside that horn.
Bendigrim, you must understand something. When you see Pavane, you know. As a blessed one, you know.
I'm sure
If
that's
you
true
have-
when you're sober and awake.
Psh, there is not even the ale of this town can disconnect me from the blessing of Pavane. It is still inside of you, even if you try and drown it and all of your sorrows.
Oh, fair enough.
Now, what do you say I go and take a quick bath in the fountain, and then we go find the lucky couple?
I think that's a great idea. I will go talk to Mirabelle and see if she's seen them. I will meet you back at the
Is there a
fountain.
fountain to bathe in?
There's a fountain in the temple. You've been told many times not to bathe in the sacred fountain, but you...
It's all right. I've done it once or twice before. Kaya cannot tell the difference. And you know, I've never seen her drink out of it, so it's totally fine. So,
All right, so just to be clear, you're now bathing in the baptismal font is what is happening.
Hey,
That seems fine.
it's
And
not a
now-
sin to steal bread if you're hungry. It's not a sin to bathe in the sacred fountain if you're stinky.
Parain understands
Different worlds,
it.
different worlds. Delilah, it is now your turn. We leave Vigalas once again.
Splashing water in his pits.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Delilah
Water
is
is
following
here.
Tristan very quietly. She does not want to run into anybody else,
Okay.
especially nobody who's an orc with a sword of any sort.
Okay.
She's stealthing.
As you get
Yeah.
up next to
Hey.
as you get up next to Tristan, the two of you definitely see legs appear from the top of the tunnel and then drop down into a crouch, and someone holding a dagger kind of is like checking the orc.
No, that's not.
Is it Anvar? Is it Vixen?
It is too slight to be Anvar, and it is too bright to at the top of the tunnel to kind of make out who it is.
Ilkaran, you have returned!
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
It's not my turn, right?
Nope, it is. So Delilah and Tristan are out of the tunnel.
It would be sort of amazing if it was Ilkor and like it'd just be like, what?
Takani,
Yeah.
the blind swing at you misses. Alanwe, the blind swings at you miss. The orc's vision are starting to clear.
It's the third round. You got one more round.
One
Yep.
more.
Although I'm not in there anymore.
Oh,
Also?
I was
She did.
tracking.
Yeah, she's
oh,
tracking.
you, right. Takani,
So I gotta attack me.
yeah, you got
failed.
three. You got three orcs who are kind of
Cool.
they're cocking their heads to the side.
You got that right. We'll
Sure.
come back.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
Just get them
Okay,
all
I'm gonna attack. Wait, is it my turn?
It is your turn.
I'm going to forceful blow another one.
Just put a hand grenade in the middle of the three of them.
Yep. Area of effect weapon. This is the time for that.
I don't think I What was your line? I'm not at this moment.
Prepared to punch an orc god in the nose. Maybe that's our title.
Two punch.
Nice! Yeah!
What'd you get?
Natural one.
All right, go ahead and roll to see if you confirm.
Eye for an eye, sucker.
Yes, I do.
All right. I did not get a 1 on my parry roll, so go ahead and roll your damage and double it.
I don't like this right now. So.
It's not too bad.
Yeah.
All right, so you've got 8 times 2 is 16.
Plus 4?
4 plus 4 times 2, 16.
Okay. 16.
Because you got a crit.
All right. That orc is not having a good day. It's not Jocham, but Jocham's friend is not having a good day. He is he seems to be in some severe pain.
Cool.
Alonway and
What I was going for.
you guys hear a surprisingly on key baritone orc scream from behind you. And then Alonway, you catch up with Tristan, and it's Tristan and Alonway's turn.
All right, I'm going to run up towards the figure. Do I recognize who it is at this point?
It is Vixen.
Yeah. Vixen!
Tristan! And she drops the knife and just goes running up to you and throws her arms around you. They took Anvar.
I know. We're trying to find him. Again.
I tracked them here.
So did we. I'm afraid they might have taken a boat to the river.
And she lets go of you and then turns around and goes running back up.
Okay.
I killed this one. I thought he was a sentry.
He might have been, or he might have been waiting for us.
Give me perception rolls, everyone. Except for Tani, because you're not there. And Vigalas, except for you, because you're chilling in a fountain.
I did not make my perception roll.
Cossack around your waist.
I guess it doesn't matter if they
Ladies, that gratuitous washing scene is just for you.
Gratuitous washing.
Female gaze.
That is so wrong.
What did you just say?
It's a term used on the internet, primarily on Tumblr.
I'm unfamiliar with this term. Fail.
You fail as well, Delilah. You got like quality 7.
You have one job.
I know, right?
And it's tracking, and she succeeded at it both times tonight.
That is the most
one job.
successes.
Quality level 2
Ever
because pain levels.
Wow.
Ooh, you can hear.
Not you. It's the
You
race.
can hear a small voice coming from inside the dead orc, but it is muffled because it is lying kind of on its chest.
You hear a voice.
What does the voice say?
You can't make it out. With 2, it's a lot like what Amanda just did.
Did you just forget my name?
Just for a second.
Can I roll the scorch over with the tip of my sword?
Yeah, you managed to kind of like get it under there, and Vixen, seeing what you're doing, kind of pulls it back, and the head kind of lolls back and forth, and you can hear the voice from inside the orc's throat. So, 400 gold and a spider.
Yeah.
That's what the ransom they want.
You can see something moving kind of right here. That was Delilah's turn. 3 blind orcs. 3 blind orcs. See how they swing. Hey, one of them connected.
All right.
Go for it, Jocham. You can give me a defense roll.
Parry that
Yeah, let's do that. With
with your shield.
what's minus 4 to it? Which is that's my parry.
No, with a shield. It's
Right, but this is my shield parry.
right.
13 plus
And then
4.
you double, because you double it. I would.
18.
That's not so good.
Tried to get
Huh.
Yes.
Well, I didn't make it.
Jocham hits you for 7 points of damage.
And then in spite of this,
Now you're down to a pain point.
But I
All right.
don't take 3 of those, right?
Right.
All right, that's 4. Takani, it's your turn.
Okay.
I don't think I'm down to
You're
3.
not because you reduced
Don't
armor.
forget your protection.
Okay.
Yeah. So your protection is 3, so you only take 4 damage.
They want that.
All right.
So you should be at 29
There.
because your protection.
Oh,
is
I was
3.
at. Never mind. I was looking at that.
Tristan.
All right, whose turn?
It is
Takani's
Takani's turn.
My turn. I'm gonna get him back. Is that the injured one?
No, that is one of the other ones.
Dang it. I'm going to still attack the injured one.
All right.
I want to.
Focus on
Yeah.
that. Yeah. We'll come back. Holy crap!
You need help?
Yes.
It's these are really swingy dice tonight. It's
They are
either
terrible
crit
dice.
crit
It's a
fail.
crit fail.
or confirm it.
You gotta
Yeah, that's right.
confirm it because if it's
No, it's not a crit.
okay, so I don't get an attack of opportunity.
No.
All right, Alanwe, Tristan, and Delilah.
I'm gonna, I guess, tell Alonway to go back and help Takani,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna just draw my sword and cut out whatever the heck this thing
You
is
said Takani had it.
out of.
I'm
the-
working on it.
Go back and help Takani. I'm afraid my spell's gonna wear off soon, and then I'm gonna cut open the throat of the orc
Okay.
just to see.
Alanwe, you go running back down the hall. It will take your whole action to get back to the doorway, but you will be at a perfect advantage to shoot arrows into the room. Tristan, you cut the throat of the orc, and Vixen just... And you see 2 tiny little golden hands. And a little golden simulacrum, much like the one you found on the dead orc bodies. It's good to see you again, Tristan. And you, Delilah. Do we have an accord?
Where is Anvar?
Oh, Anvar is with me.
Anvar is not a prince. There will be no ransom. Where is Anvar?
Anvar is not a prince. It's not what the town thinks. It's not... Never really believed it myself, but really, the town believes in it. And the little statuette gives you a little knowing nod. And if the town believes in it...
I cut it in half with my magical sword.
Okay, it just dissolves into, like, it. As soon as your sword touches it, the flames just... It melts is the word I'm looking for. Delilah, what are you doing? Vixen starts crying. Like, just shaking with... You don't know if it's rage or... what?
She kind of puts her arm around Vixen and she's like, we're gonna take care of this. But she's like kind of falling over on.
Right. So Vixen kind of shores you up a bit. Takani, you are surrounded by 3 orcs whose eyes suddenly clear.
Didn't they have one more round of blindness?
Nope, they've made 4 attacks. This is
Okay.
attack round 5.
Right.
Normally we're the ones who do the tricks. That was quite impressive. And they start...
Thank you.
You see how they, normally in a fight, you're kind of doing the dance where you're circling each other. These ones start flipping, trying to find one spot where you're not able to look. You may give me 2 defense roll. The second defense roll will be made at -4 because that's the way multiple defense rolls work.
16.
That's all right.
That does it. Yeah. 1 succeeds.
All right, a saber lashes out and you catch it on your shield. The saber bites deep into the wood.
The other one was a fumble, a 20, so
Possible fumble.
confirm it. Yeah, to confirm it.
It's not a It's not a botch. It's just a fail.
Okay. Your shield sticks in the orc's saber just long enough that you're not able to bring it around your body, and the second orc hits you for 5 points of damage.
Okay.
It is now your turn, and then it's Elanwe's turn.
Oh.
It's just protection. It's your turn.
Oh, I'm gonna get him back. Wait, injured one.
Okay.
Yeah, that dice is done.
All right, I
You are
hit.
fired.
He does not parry. Because of pain penalties, because he spent 4 rounds stumbling around the basement blind.
Nice.
Go ahead and
So I
roll your
need
damage.
Oh. All right, just 7.
So, because you did a.
All right, he passes out from the pain. He hits you, Elanwe, you come right around the corner just in time to see Takani knock one of these orcs out. He just kind of drops to the ground in pain. It is your.
I don't do 7, I do 5. I was thinking 6 plus 1, not 4.
That dry.
Always double check my
You think that orc is going to fall to the ground, but he actually manages to get one hand behind him and kind of push himself back up. He wobbles. Still in pain, but not unconscious. It is your turn.
Okay, I am going to
Plant an arrow.
in one of them.
One of the uninjured ones, I think.
Yeah. One of the one of the uninjured ones.
All right, go ahead and roll to hit.
Superstitious stars. I love it.
Sorry.
What is
Okay, here we go.
All right. So while she's rolling this, Richard, you
That
do.
very much hits.
Okay.
What's the question, JM?
I wasn't going to give a question. I was just going to say you dropped in out of the air and threw a blinding flash on 4 orcs and then dashed past them. Very Moon Knight.
I was going to say, yeah.
You're my
Batman.
hero, Tristan.
That's Moon Knight is
How many
so
points of
proud.
damage?
Yes, Tristan's the hero.
Well, and then he left.
Just setting it up for you.
That's right. And then he left
Really?
Frenchie to clean up. It's also a very Moon Knight thing to do.
4 rounds to kill all of them.
How many points of damage did you get?
You just kept missing.
Did you add your +2 from being in close range? All right. Takani, an arrow goes over your shoulder as you've been holding the doorway versus these 3 orcs. Suddenly an arrow just whizzes by your ear and strikes one of the orcs in the shoulder, and Elanwe is there with you. Tristan, your turn.
All right.
Yes.
So at this point from here, I can't see like a boat on the water or anything like that.
You can not see a boat on the water, but you do see a deep gash in the sand where a boat was. If you remember, this took place. Like, the fight took place a half hour to 45 minutes before you guys even showed up.
Yep.
Right.
All right, so they could be anywhere by now.
Is there any way to trace the
Well,
silver or gold thing?
The only thing we could
Taste the
do.
water. You can tell where the boat went.
No, but we can
The sewage.
run
What?
along the boat here and look for traces of
right,
boat.
but also the foxes are literally scouts. That's what they do.
Okay.
So it's might be tempting.
That's right.
All right. Listen to me, Vixen. We're gonna find him.
We're going to find him, and then we're going to gut whoever did this.
We are.
You
in
hear
agreement.
a yell of agreement from
I need to-
inside.
I'm gonna go help Takami, and then we're going to get everyone back to the tavern. Look after Delilah. I'll be right back.
Oh,
And
Delilah, you're hurt.
Kinda.
yeah,
Okay.
I can take care of that in a little bit. So I'm gonna run. I'm gonna spend my action running back to Connie.
Okay. Well, Mirabelle has said she hasn't seen any of them
Well,
for quite a while.
perhaps we should go and see the foxes themselves. Perhaps they have returned to the tavern.
I have yet to visit the Two Foxes Tavern.
It is a very dark and dingy place, full of happiness, I think.
Should I bring lemon cakes?
You should bring lemon cakes everywhere you go. This is just how you go.
I will be right back. And the hill dwarf
Okay,
goes
I
running
think
back
we
out
can
of the
go.
temple.
It's how Bennigan rolls. Oh my word! That just changed that whole scene for me.
He said I would get some pants on.
About 2 minutes later. Okay.
They've just been sitting there naked eating cake together. Whole time.
Shower.
We were sitting, you know, waist deep in the fountain, the holy fountain.
All right, so just to be clear,
They were
you were sitting naked.
No,
up to your
he
pits
took
in
his
the holy
cassock
fountain
off.
of Rain, eating lemon cake and telling the story to
No,
Bennigan.
that was before.
That's no. This is how it went down. I'm pretty sure.
wow.
I'm pretty sure.
You and Bennigram arrive about 5 minutes later outside the 2 Foxes Inn. There is now a guard. There are 2 very alert guards. Oh.
Naked in the holy fountain eating
Right.
lemon cake is the new title for this episode.
No, that's the name of my new band.
Then,
It's kind of long.
do I recognize the guards?
Oh, of course. You have been here for quite a while. Your Grace.
Yes.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. Have you by
Maybe-
chance seen Anvar and
maybe-
Vixen?
Naked in the fountain.
They look at each other. You haven't heard?
That's gross.
Uh,
Artist probably noticed.
Thorwolf's inside. He'll fill you in.
Well then, all right. So you have not seen them then?
Not exactly.
Okay, come on, Benigrim. I must show you around the secret.
Lemon
item.
cake?
These are very trusting people who just
Yeah,
got poisoned.
seriously, they're just like.
He's with me.
They know Vigalas. He has been the priest in this town for
Okay.
A little bit. Long
almost
enough
a year.
Long enough
maybe
to
2.
start really terrible rumors that everyone believes. So thanks for that.
Speaking of being naked from the waist up, when you walk in, Thorwolf is kind of sitting at the table and Oakward is...
Stitching them up.
Thorwolf, what happened?
Vigalas, where have you been? Ah,
Naked
Well,
in the holy
I,
fountain eating lemon cake.
That is not important. What has happened?
2 foxes have been attacked. I was almost killed. Anvar has been abducted. Vixen is missing.
What?
And Ratatoskir is missing as well.
Mm-hmm.
This is horrible. What nature of wedding crashers are these? This is the otters.
Listen, Vigalas. I like you a lot, even though you worship a strange bosomy god.
I like you enough, even though you worship a stinky fish god.
That's fair. All right, I'm fine. They came after the Orc Prince.
Why would they do that?
Because they think he's an Orc Prince.
Because he is.
Well, so did that were Tristan and the rest one? Did they go after him?
They did. Alonway let him out into the city.
But
and you can see like a half dozen knife wounds. 2 of them seem closed by magic. The rest have been stitched closed. He seems very pale, even for Thorwolf.
Okay. So can I reach out and just do my minor healing blessing on him?
Sure.
I reach out and I place my hand against perhaps one of the wounds in his chest, and
That's the one where the message was stuck.
it was a message.
Just get on with it.
Oh, okay. The blessing of rain upon you, and may you have health and well-being.
You can see some like the wounds stop weeping. I appreciate that, Vigalas. Now,
If you need more, I can do more. That was just.
I think he is now at 15 without resting.
Right, so that was 2 is what that was.
Right, yeah, so that brought him to 15.
Okay.
He's still hurting, but at this point he feels well enough. All right, we need to go find them.
Agreed. Benegrim, you stay here, and if they come back, you send word, okay? Yes?
He kind of looks around very nervously at the foxes who are slowly moving towards him, or more precisely towards his platter of lemon cakes.
Yes. Ask Foxword to give you a fox tattoo, preferably somewhere visible, like your upper chest.
Delilah, it's your turn. I'm just going to segue right back over to the... Are you okay?
I've been better.
I'm imagining the little tattoo hammer.
Here. She pulls out a small little blue pastel. This will make you feel better.
It's true, you have the pain.
Delilah takes it.
You instantly feel better. Like, you don't feel like better like when Tristan or Vigolas heal you. Like, when you move, you still...
That's never happened because she's never been hurt before.
True. You don't... The scream of pain across your back kind of just falls away over the next minute or so and is replaced by just kind of a dull ache, but when you move, you still feel...
This is the lowest we've been.
Like the wound.
Okay.
We got to get you back to Oxford, or probably not him. Maybe Vigolas. That's gonna leave a scar.
I don't know that Vigolas is in any condition to be helping anybody right now.
When we were in the work,
He's unconscious.
like I kept walking and stuff and just like taking.
He drank
taking
a lot.
Oh,
Much to my frustration.
all right. There is now, as Tristan, as you come skidding up, the 3 orcs turn. One of them kind of leaps up in the air to try and get over Takani to hit Alanwe, and the other 2 are attacking Takani. Takani, you need to give me 2 parry rolls. Alanwe, you need to give me a parry roll. Or a dodge roll, because you cannot parry with a bow.
So it's a dodge roll.
Aha! I got them both.
Okay. Shield and sword, the dull thunk of the saber on wood, and the metallic ring of your weapon against the junglers, and they kind of flip back and they see Tristan, and between the 3 of you, what did you get, by the way, Alanwe? That's a good face. Just a regular fail?
It could have been worse.
Could have been.
It could have been worse. 6 points of damage before protection.
Oh, I have 2 armor.
So you will only take 4 points. The one jungler lands right in front of Takani. The other 2 that were attacking her kind of...
Is that the only armor? Can I close that?
Okay.
I need...
They jump up and catch the edge of the hole in the floor and start pulling themselves up, running away. Takani, it is your turn.
I'm going to use Forceful Blow again.
All right, this is the wounded one.
The one in front of me. Yeah, that hits.
He manages to get his saber. Nope, this is the one in pain. Never mind. He would have got it had it not been for the previous forceful blow. Please go ahead and give me damage roll.
Oh.
Nice.
Okay. So that's 9, but I need to double
No, plus add 2.
You just add 2.
11.
11.
All right, that puts that orc past unconscious into dead. So how would you like to describe that?
He lands right in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And my sword is waiting for him.
Just run him through?
Yeah.
All right, you bury it all the way to the hilt. Yep. Tristan, you see the light kind of leave that orc's eyes because it kind of falls, resting its head on your shoulder. You hear its death rattle in your ear, Takani. Alanwe, it is your turn. There are two two orcs hanging from the floor starting to pull themselves up. It is your turn.
The two what are pulling
The two
themselves up?
orcs went to the hole that Takani made in the floor and are starting to pull themselves up.
I'm going to shoot one of them.
That's
The one on the left or the one on the right?
Is one of them injured?
Is one of them injured?
No, but one of them is Jackum.
Is that good?
He likes
I like one of them. I gave him a backstory.
Aww.
Don't feel sorry.
He is a murderous assassin.
Is that his
Jungle
backstory?
orc.
Let's shoot him.
Yeah. All right. So wait, left or right? Who are you shooting?
Oh, Jackum.
You don't know
You
which
don't know
one.
which
No, you have to say left or right. You don't know one of them has a backstory.
Okay, left.
Okay. Please roll to hit.
And that hits.
Yes.
He tries to let go and swing out of the way, but does not, and you catch him with your arrow. Go ahead and roll damage. And then Tristan, it is your turn.
Cool.
So damage is 10.
That's a lot of damage.
Oh, wait.
All right. He still hangs by his one arm because that was a good body control roll. But he has taken 10 points of damage. Tristan, it's your turn. You see the arrow kind of sink into the side of one of the orcs.
Yep. I'm just gonna blind
Oh,
him
that was
again.
11.
Okay.
Screw you guys.
Yeah, quality level 5 on the blinding them again.
Wow.
Cool. My orcs are blind again.
You just gotta make sure nobody ever walks away from these fights, or someone's gonna start figuring this out. And yeah, well, divide made in Phexcaer. His first move is always blind. Just be prepared for that.
All right. Well, that doesn't work. They both fall to the ground on their turns.
Awesome.
Cool. Takani, Alanwe, and Tristan. You have 5 turns to finish off a wounded orc and another full one. So we're just going to. How would you like to? Takani got to finish one. Tristan, Alanwe, how do you finish this up?
We're gonna leave one alive for Takani to question, and
Heard
the
that all the way
other
in Colorado.
the
Do you
other.
want to keep them both alive just in case the questioning goes poorly on the first one?
I mean, we don't have to kill the unconscious one just yet.
Oh, that's true. There's an unconscious.
There is
Yeah,
an unconscious
yeah,
one.
no. We beat
Unconscious
one
is big.
near death, and then I'm gonna cut off the head of the other one with my banshword.
Wait,
Okay.
can I
Yes,
shoot it
do
through
it.
the heart?
Do it, and then you can say he was twitching, and then yeah.
Between the two of you, we'll never know who is the one who actually finished it off.
We'll never see.
Well, yeah. But you are left with one very blind and restrained orc, and one slowly bleeding to death orc.
Does one of
That's
them
how I
have a
like
name?
them.
You should ask him.
Tristan, would you like to call even or odd?
Even.
Sweet.
Do what?
Oh, wait. Yeah, no. Jockum died. Jockum was the one who was decapitated and shot through the heart.
That's right.
Good night, sweet orc prince. And may a flight of
Wait, he
ravens
was-
sing
he
you
was
to your... All right, so we're out of combat rounds. Vixen is like, Delilah, do we need to get you back to Oakward now? That does not look great.
I've got healing potions, Delilah, if you want to come to.
Can I hear that it's quieting down?
Oh, yeah, it's quieted down a lot. Takani's cracking her knuckles and laughing maniacally, but... like that, but more maniacally.
I like that. I think they've got it handled, so
Okay.
I'm feeling better. Let's go back.
Let's All right, Takani. If you would like to torture these orcs for information, I will not stop you.
She looks way too happy.
This is a good day. How are you feeling?
A little little exposed right now, to be honest.
Well, here's your chance to say something before I start. Where's Anvar? Yeah, this is your only chance.
Excellent.
3.
I will tell you what I know in exchange for his word.
You don't have to say. It's fine. I could.
And you let
know
me
what?
go. I'm just a hired hand here.
I was gonna talk too fast. I won't have any fun.
I'm all done making deals. Tell me where Anvar is.
Well, I hate to say this, but if there's no incentive to me, I'll take that secret to my grave.
We could let him live.
I'm a professional.
But not let you go. Huh?
What's the difference? You come back to this with... You left one alive, Takani.
We're just asking him some questions.
Yeah,
Oh, ask him where Anvar is.
I have.
Yep. All over it. He's trying to bargain for his pathetic worthless life.
I'm gonna slowly step on a wound.
This is horrible.
What was it you were gonna say?
I have no love of my employer.
Oh.
I will tell you where she is. I assume that is where the half-orc is as well.
Excellent.
Gee.
If you tell us where she is, and then we will hold you until she is brought in, at which point you will be released unharmed.
I have your word as a white mage.
He's good for it.
You have my word.
It's not what I'd prefer.
First, if you would remove the golden simulacrum from under my shirt, I would prefer that this conversation not be overheard.
Oh, crap. Okay, fine. I'll pull it out and smash it.
Okay.
There's also one on the unconscious. I'm gonna take the one off of the unconscious guy and also.
Okay.
What about the dead one?
We smash all the bugs.
You smash all the bugs. You are looking for a cultist who follows some golden deity. We were to deliver the fox to a grove outside of Phexcaer, half-hour south. Take the main gate out, or follow the river down. You'll see where we pulled ashore a half-mile away. My men backtracked in.
Can you lead us there?
I can do that indeed.
Let's go then.
He kind of... I assume... So you guys are just surrounding him, yes?
Yeah.
He reaches behind his back, and he pulls out... You can see him, like, unhook something. And he hands you a brace of daggers.
All right. Let's get going. I'll give Delilah one of my healing potions that I made for her, that I made earlier.
I honestly did not expect you to find us so quickly. Which one of you is the tracker?
That'd be the full elf.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we can tell him. That's fine. Right.
So you've got a healing potion, and I think it's... how much do the healing potions Tristan made do? I forgot.
Oh, right. I've got those. Delilah, you heal for 5 points of damage.
All right.
Where does it put you at?
20. So I'm still at 2 levels because I skipped. But
Shoot. Okay.
Well, they figure this out. Vigalas, you and Thorwolf are kind of.
Wait, am I? Wait.
Who would we be? Would someone have seen them hurrying across the bridge or anything like that?
Are you
I'm at
asking
20
people
minutes,
as you move through the city?
Yeah, I think so. I
You're
think
fine.
we will.
Never mind, no pain levels.
Oh, okay. Vigalas, give me a streetwise roll.
Oh, I'm good at streetwise.
I'm gonna take a magic
At
potion.
+2 because you guys are known well throughout Phexcaer.
Okay. Sagacity.
Thorwolf has his armor kind of slung over his left shoulder.
By a hair. Also by a hair. Charisma. By a hair. Okay, I get that. So you said it was +2?
Yeah, +2 to all of your stats.
That's a quality level 1.
Okay. Yeah, actually, you're able to. The herders are starting to kind of come into the city, and some of the people who are watching this are like, "Oh yeah, no, we saw Takani," and one of the guys in the crowd is like, "I saw that the dancer," and he gets elbowed in the ribs by the woman standing next to him. They were rushing across the bridge. And they describe Tristan and
Okay.
Alanwe as well. So
That is them. Then we will cross this bridge and find them. Can we see them down below? No, they're not. They're inside the room now, so no.
you can give me no. You can't see them down below. Sorry, because they're under the bridge, and your perception is not like
My perception is cloudy.
great. Yeah.
I have one dark eye.
Those orcs had 2.
Now,
All right. So you are making your way across the bridge. You guys are coming up out of the. As you kind of come up out of the house, you can see. I mean, the main road leading to the bridge is packed with cattle.
Before we leave, could I run upstairs and see if there's any more of this black powder?
Sure. Give me a perception roll. Oh, no, actually, when you're not worried about threats or anything like that, when you kind of come up the stairs, you see in front of the door there's a pouch of it kind of stuck.
Okay.
And you can see the tripwire that would swing it right in front of the door.
Okay. So can I disconnect it and get the pouch?
Sure.
You knock yourself out just again.
Yeah, I would say knock yourself out, but that could be a real possibility with this stuff. Yes.
Are you doing health? Are you all right?
Oh, I'm sure.
You're able to very carefully cut it, and you have a bag of this. Do you have like another bag you could put this in? Because what you realize is it's not so much like a sack as much as it is like cheesecloth holding this.
I do have a small black pouch.
You can get it in
Put it
there.
in the
Yeah.
All
All right. Very well. Shall we go?
But I have.
Yes.
Yes, as quickly as possible.
With haste.
All right. You guys exit the. All right. You guys exit the.
Can we see them? Can we do a perception roll to see Vigalas and Torval?
Not so much.
We're not looking.
Because you don't know that they're there.
Yeah,
However, Vigalas can give me a perception roll, as can Thorwolf, as they are specifically looking for you guys.
That's true.
Do you want me to roll for Thorolf, or you got it?
I've got it, and
Y'all
I
should
got a 1, a 3, and a 9. So,
The bird thing.
Or sagacity.
An owl, an owl.
now running joke.
all right. I had a quality level 1
All right.
for my perception. You just my dark eye.
Yeah, you are. You and Thor. You were especially able to see it because Thorwolf, a second later after you see them, kind of goes, "Hey, is that?" Oh, he got a quality level 1 to get. So the two of you together managed to see Tristan it looks like Tristan, Alanwe, Delilah, and Takani, they're leaving this house along the Bowdeer River, but they've got an orc with a jongleur's cloak on, and Vixen is with them as well.
Well, we found one half of the wedding party.
But not the half that was taken. Last I saw Vixen, I told her to run.
Well, let us catch up with them.
All right. As you guys make your way, moving as fast as you want to, it takes quite a while for Beagleass to catch up. But eventually you hear the booming voice of Thorwolf behind you. Hey, Tristan, hold up.
Thorwolf, oh dear. Thorwolf, you shouldn't be up and about yet.
That's probably true.
We have come to rescue Anvar.
Yes, well,
What's he?
we already had that
He's
well
got
in
his
hand.
armor. He's not wearing his armor. He's thrown it over his shoulder.
Oh, gotcha.
You can come, but if you talk, I will turn you into stone.
That seems...
I need a parry roll from you, Beagleass. I'm so sorry. So sorry.
Okay.
What?
Already?
Vixen.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think this is really fair.
That's fair.
Where's my dodge? Come on, man.
Is there
On
any
the
way
last
I
page
can
of the
assist?
7. I'm not gonna...
However, when the Adventurer's Compendium comes out, there may be rules for stepping in front of.
No, I really wanted to assist
Yeah.
Vixen.
Yeah,
I realized that. I was more.
Alright, I did not dodge that, which makes sense.
You get slapped right across the face for 1 point of damage.
Oh, it is
They
good
took
to
him
see.
because of everything you said. And now Delilah is bleeding, and Thorwolf, I thought he was dead. I'm
Vixen
really
is
glad
right.
you're not dead.
Thorwolf was very nearly dead when we found him. Delilah was hurt in the fight, and Anvar.
Hey, he healed me up. We gotta find Anvar.
I can heal more. I can help. I can do more than make trouble. I know this.
Prove it.
I can. Who needs help?
We don't have time to stop and heal right now, so just keep quiet.
You can do your blessing. It's an instant.
Right.
Do your 2 points on Delilah.
Yeah.
So I step across to Delilah, and closing my eyes, I bless her for 2 points of health.
Right now. Where are we going? Do I need my armor?
Yes, but
yeah.
you're going to have to catch up because we can't wait. They know we're coming.
Good bricks run. We'll see if this bone stitcher knows what he's doing. And he stops to start putting his armor on. I do not mean to interrupt this quite touching reunion, but my employer is not patient. And he takes off at a fairly brisk trot. Everyone can give me a intuition roll at -4.
Got it.
Go straight into.
Straight intuition. I knew I could trust you.
It's what I do.
It is what you
I
do.
got it. Got it.
I did not get it. Not surprising.
Okay, so
Beagle
Delilah,
outsider.
as you guys are as you were running, Alanwe, Delilah, and Tristan, you find it. You've talked to orcs before. Surprisingly, you have talked to many orcs before. Gratosh, the shaman, that orc in the plinth.
We're a chatty bunch.
You're a chatty bunch. Even the orcs that spoke Gurithi did so very liltingly, with a heavy accent because of the shape of their mouth and teeth. This orc speaks with none of that. He eventually comes to a stop in the road The lowing of cattle to the north is very loud. There is a little glade, maybe 300 feet off the road. Woods are thick enough here that you cannot see it from here. But I tell you, that is where my employer is. And
Somebody want to do empathy to see if we think he's telling the truth?
1, 2, she will have 2 of my men with her. The little golden statues. They killed one of my men. If you would be so kind as to slay my employer, would be quite amenable to that.
Stick around. I would like to speak with you again.
What is the name of your employer?
I do not know. The voice was a woman's. It was strange, almost as if she was speaking around something in her mouth that she was not used to. But it's definitely a woman, and I could not see her face, for it was hidden behind a golden mask.
How did you come to work for her? Wait, we don't have time.
I was going to ask though, how many of Visser?
He just said 2.
Just 2?
2 of my men.
Then
2 of your men. Were there any others?
I do not know.
Okay.
Tristan, I can be helpful. Let me go and talk to her. You can come in behind, sneak up on her. I am a blessed of parade. I'm a blessed. I do not know what she is, but at least her companions will not attack me.
All right.
And perhaps that will give you some edge.
Well, you've always been good at talking.
What are you casting, Vigalas?
Well, once I actually get there, it would be Peaceful Aura. It is opponents must make checks with willpower to attack you and get a quality level higher than liturgical chance quality level to do so. If they fail their check, they cannot attack. If they succeed, their attack suffer a quality penalty level equal to the quality of the liturgical chant, which in this case is 2.
Yeah, that's what it is.
The liturgical chant only protects the caster. As long as the liturgical chant remains in effect, the Blessed One cannot make attacks or initiate other offensive actions against opponents, but can support companions.
All right.
It lasts for 3 combat rounds per quality level.
All right, then. Why don't you go ahead and give me that roll now so we kind of know what we're dealing with?
Sure. Okay.
Exactly.
So this is
That's what it is.
courage. Okay. Intelligence. Charisma. All right, I'm gonna re-roll. Wait, I can buy that off.
Have a conversation with him after this is over, but we don't have
I don't want to do quality level 1. Wait, almost.
Ben, don't forget, you may always spend a fate point after you roll to increase the quality level of any skill roll by 1.
Okay, by 1. In that case, I can do this at quality level 2. So
Okay.
so I can buy off that last one.
All right, so you're just heading off into the woods?
All right, I am going ahead. I don't believe I took brightening weapons with me, so I don't think I'm armed at all anywhere.
Okay. I would like are you guys going to be sneaking in or charging in?
Delilah will sneak in pretty close to him.
Oh gosh, I really want to sneak. I'm so bad at it.
Yeah, me too. I'm really bad at sneak. I mean, I guess we can try sneaking. If we don't succeed, then we don't succeed, and we'll just attack.
If he is making a talking distraction, would that give us any kind of a bonus to our sneaking?
I would allow for a plus 1 to the sneak rolls.
I
got no fate
I'll
points,
take
so.
it. Here we go. Oh.
Did you hit it?
Yeah. Quality level 1.
Yeah.
I'm
All
going
right.
to use my last fate point.
All right.
Man, you guys are burning the fate. I feel like I'm hitting a good stride as a GM. Quality level 1?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, yes.
I made a quality level 2 in stealth.
All right. And Delilah?
Quality level 4.
I thought I was going to make a joke about it being the sum of everyone else's quality levels. It is actually the sum of everyone else's quality levels.
Sigh.
Vigalos, as you kind of head into
What is
the
Thorol
woods,
doing?
Thorol is back in the city, like getting his armor on.
Oh, okay. And our orc buddy, is he?
He's
He's
on
waiting
the
back.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
Vixen.
Yep.
Um,
So I'm just gonna hand it to you.
All right. So I guess
Now.
Wiggleloss goes into the glade.
you go into the. You kind of like are pushing your way, and you hear. Do you speak?
Substitute it.
Ben, what languages does Vigalos speak?
He only speaks Garethi.
Okay. You hear a language you are unfamiliar with, but is very melodic. Come out
What
of
language?
You are not far enough. He went
Can I
ahead.
tell if it's?
So I said that I was following closely to him.
All right, give me a perception roll. Give me a perception roll at -4. Well, let me see. What languages do you speak?
Garethi, Talamudia,
All right,
Bosnian.
please give me a perception roll because you do hear the tongue of the Tulamids.
Okay.
Nice.
And I have lip reading too.
You
So-
can't see anybody. You can just hear
I
the
can't.
voice. Yeah.
Just FYI, I just took one of the pills, the
Oh.
pain canceling pills.
What was the
Okay.
disadvantage? 2? Alright. So that means it's 2 lower.
Man,
Please for our card.
Quality level 2.
Delilah, you hear in Tulamida,
What quality level did you get?
you hear
But still, in case it's going to be harder for me to hit.
Nareb, is that you?
What?
Vigalos,
Wiggleloss is just trudging it through the fort.
What were they saying?
His name. Is that you? Like, what was his name?
Nareb.
Nareb, is that you?
Who's gonna
No?
You hear bells above you, Vigalos. And as you look up, as you kind of start to exit the glade, the branches start to thin. You see one of the jongleurs standing on a branch above you, holding a crossbow pointed at you. And you hear a voice from inside the glade. No, it is not him. I smell the stink of the fountain of Parain, which means it can only be Kea, who never leaves the temple, or Brother Vigalas.
She's speaking in Garethi, I assume?
She is speaking in Garethi. And as you kind of exit out into this glade, the sun is starting to... it's not setting, but the light is starting to like turn the colors of sunset, more oranges. And standing in the center of the glade, you see a woman in the same purple robes that Ector wore, but they're much larger on her. It doesn't look like she has taken them in. And a golden mask. There is a large wooden stake driven into the center of the glade, and much as you found him on that very first night in Phexcaer, Anvar is tied tied to something. He is tied to this wooden stake, and the half-orc's head is kind of leaning forward, and you can see like blood kind of just dripping from his jaw. It looks like he's been worked over real good. I assume your friends cannot be far behind. Did you bring the spider?
I have come for Anvar, and I have brought you nothing.
Are we?
Delilah is making her way around, to the back.
All right. You let me know when you're ready to charge in. You let me know when you're ready to cast your spell.
Okay.
Until then, we're going to keep.
I thought you already cast it.
I think we did it ahead.
We
of
did
time,
it in
so
advance, so like we kind of knew how long it was going to last.
I have seen one of the two that he said there are, right?
You have seen one of the two that he said that there are.
Okay. And there's nobody else in the glade, but there's Anvar, there's the lady, and I don't see anyone else.
You do not see anyone else.
Okay. I'm gonna go and cast it on myself right now.
Okay, that will trigger initiative.
Oh, okay.
Are we in range?
You are in range to come charging in.
Okay, well, I wasn't thinking that you guys were going to... I mean, that was just more my don't shoot me mid-sentence sort of thing. That was the idea behind it, was basically, this was my safeguard. This is why I was going in, because...
Okay. All right, well, I will allow it, and you guys let me know when you're ready to interrupt and charge in. You're all close enough that you can hear Vigalas.
Okay.
You're all close enough to hear Vigalas.
We are here for Anvar, and we have brought you nothing.
Well, that seems like a rather poor decision on your part, Vigalas, because now I'm going to kill a half-orc and a fat priest.
I think perhaps... perhaps you have stolen the wrong orc prince.
You hear from Anvar.
You are Orc Prince Anvar. It is very complicated, and someday we will sit down over some drinks and we will discuss it at length. But you have met with the wrong people in this town. We already trashed your golden temple one time. I was there.
Woo! Woo!
And
I'm going to cast paralysis on the lady with the golden mask.
Okay. That will start combat.
Cool. Roll initiative.
Yes.
Guess what I'm doing with my last fate point, Jam?
Are you going to be going first?
I will be going first.
Excellent.
Nice.
Got a 17 on the initiative.
All right.
That's
yours.
mine.
What do you have? It's like, why? What do you do?
Awesome.
All right, so let's see here. A little stretching. All right, so new page and notes. You got a 17, Tristan?
Yep.
Vigalas, what did you get?
18.
Nice.
Takani.
15.
Alonway?
You also got 15?
From Russell. 15.
What is happening?
Please return.
From Russell.
And Delilah.
20.
Mom arms.
See? That wasn't even
And can you give me a initiative for Thorwolf?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thorwolf. Where's Thorwolf? Here he is. Thorwolf gets that's a 5 plus 17.
All right, Tristan, it is your turn to go first.
All right.
Her spirit is 5.
Oh, that's not a problem. Let's see here. So,
Does that mean she's an elf?
red. Especially since paralysis is modified by toughness.
Cool. Her toughness is
Boss fight!
3.
We've done this one before.
Cool.
How much?
Cool. Her toughness is 3, so hold on. She gets let's see, sagacity, so that's that one's still fine. Red green is so it's 2 over. And that one is 11. Gosh. Cannot breathe. Constitution's 12. So that's 1 over, so I'm down 3. So that's a quality level 4. So she gets 3 levels of paralysis.
All right. All right, so she is at -3. That is good to know. All right, so you throw your arm, you cast your spell, Tristan. You immediately see her seize up. They're here. She manages to kind of get out of her throat.
And I will shout out, we have your leader, and if you walk away now, we will let you go.
Give me a fast talk roll, Tristan.
Because I'm so good at that.
At -2.
Oh.
Nope.
All right.
Wait. No.
All right, Delilah, it is your turn.
Do we still have that guy with us? No, we don't.
Nope, you left him back.
Delilah wants to see if she can spot. They know that there's 2, but they've only seen 1. She wants to find the other one.
All right, please give me a perception roll.
See the sand in the cold desert.
Quality level 5.
Yep.
I had a quality level 4 on my stealth.
Oh!
You definitely see the one in the trees above Vigalas holding his light crossbow, and you see one across the glade from where you guys are at in the trees. That one also has a light crossbow, but he's looking like he's weighing something.
Okay.
So what do you do?
Delilah had been circling around to get closer to Anvar, so is he still on the opposite side of where Delilah is?
No. So if
we're gonna do our patented move where I throw spells at the thing while you guys rescue Anvar.
Yes. I've got Anvar.
That's literally the first thing we ever did.
That's what Delilah's doing.
Oh, then I've
You
got.
weren't even.
It works.
Yeah, I wasn't there.
Yeah,
Nobody
yeah.
did.
We
okay, that second one is
Do what?
the second one's about 30 feet away from you, up in a tree.
So they're both up in trees.
Yes.
Okay.
Has
Can
he
not
seen me?
know.
Like, can I tell if he's like looking
He
at?
is not. He is not looking at you.
Okay. And Anvar is in the
Middle.
He's in the middle of the circle.
Mm-hmm.
I have no weapons, so
Awesome.
I should be the one rescuing Anvar.
The
I was gonna go stand in front of him.
everybody
So
else
nobody-
knows where I am.
Damn
Like,
job.
can they see me?
They
Probably
probably not with your stealth roll.
We gotta focus
Yeah.
on agility.
I just meant stand between her and Anvar.
Okay.
So that if she attacks him, she
She's
won't
gonna
hit
make
him,
her
she'll
way
hit me.
towards the orc that everybody else hasn't seen yet.
If she attacked.
So
Me,
that,
like,
that'll be the move, right?
I
Like
got
that's the
in front
whole
of them
thing.
and
That's your move. What would you like to do with your action?
Oh,
Oh wait, no, you
Um,
stopped and perceived everything. So Vigalas, it is your turn, and
Yeah.
then it is Tristan's turn. Are you casting your spell?
Yes, I did cast my spell.
Okay.
Mask.
So
Or the guy in the.
So I'm gonna go ahead and move
Let's
past
give the tree a
her,
chance to-
cast my spell, move past her, and then I was going to use my fire blessing, but I've already cast one spell this round, so I can't really do that
Nope.
because the fire blessing burn right through the ropes.
Give me a perception roll, Vigalas. I know you're so good at that, but you're the one standing in the glade.
Sagacity, Yep. Intelligence, yeah. Nope. Can't buy it off either. So
Okay.
no, that.
You are walking through about knee-high grass as you kind of move through this glade. Tristan, you are up.
So I am now standing over Anvar, correct?
You're standing next to Anvar, and the priestess who is paralyzed, the cultist, is like right next to you as well.
Okay.
Cool.
Tristan will be here, or Thorwolf will be here in a number of rounds that I'm checking off as he's out of the way.
I'm gonna take my action to switch to my flaming longsword.
I can't make any actual
And
attacks.
It ignites.
And I think it's an action to ignite it. So.
Oh, is it?
Hold on. Let me just check. I guess hold on. Let me just think. Because if it is, I might do something else.
-3 to everything.
Oh, okay, D5.
Fire, redstone, 13. Courage, sagacity, and charisma.
No. It does not appear to be an action. So I'm gonna transform it into a flaming sword and send it flying through the air at the lady with the golden mask.
But I do believe it is an action to draw your weapon.
It's my staff.
Sorry, holding.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and do that.
So I'll just roll with me trusty old swords and miss.
Viglas, you see this. Oh, so, all right. I do not have to dodge.
Control it.
Right.
So
Literally a Jedi Knight.
That's cool.
4 points.
It is made.
It is made of wood.
Yeah.
I accept this.
4 minus
So you're finally
13.
celebrating it.
I'm finally celebrating.
4 minus 13
Lightsaber.
is
Stab it.
9. So,
Still have a magic longsword.
Viglas. Buddy.
Yep. What do we have? What's happening? We're losing the other eye?
You hear her utter. Oh, man. You hear her utter just words that seem to. They seem to tear a hole in reality, much like the way the Nameless One tore a hole in the star and sky. And you may dodge as purple rays shoot in a straight line out of her fingers right at you.
Okay. All right, so that's a roll against my dodge, which is 7.
Yes, it is a ranged attack, so you're at -2. Oh, it's with a missile weapon. That's even worse. So you're at -4 to dodge.
So this is why it's sitting with him in the theater of a good movie.
Yeah,
you get beat up.
Go next.
So I gotta get under 5.
A good trailer.
Nope. Okay.
Okay, Viglas. You take. Viglas, you take 18 points of damage.
Okay. Well,
as this bolt goes blasting right through you. You guys see it hit Viglas and shoot out the other side into the night.
okay.
And she
Believe it or not, I'm at half pain, so
Okay.
2. So yeah.
Let's hit her.
Yeah, let's do that.
Viglas, as you kind of lean up against Anvar, you look down and you see your blood dripping from the new wound on your stomach onto the ground, and you can see where it hits with wet splashes on the ground, and there you can see now that you're like looking down at it, there is some sort of sigil on the ground around Anvar. And you hear one word from behind the mask. Vash. and the sound of crackling flames fills your ears. It's her turn. And next to, like, kind of behind her, this small bonfire kind of grows, and out of it springs another one of the Avashim, the flame demons. That is its turn. Takani and Alanwe.
I'm using forceful blow on the golden lady.
How many?
You come running in,
I did it in the
weapon raised high.
Okay.
Yeah.
That hit.
What does it mean? Casting time 8 actually.
Oh, that means
It's a ritual.
She's a 2 to dodge because of 3 levels of paralysis.
Stink.
Yeah.
Did she
Go
get
ahead.
two?
She did not. She got an 8. So go ahead and roll your damage.
Are we sure that's what that means?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's 9.
Why is
But I also use forceful blow, so that's another 2. So 11.
Why does this take that long to cast?
Some of them are rituals. Some of them I've casted before or outside of
All
all
right.
my stuff that way.
2. Okay, well that would be cool.
But usually there's ways you can buy it off to do it faster.
I don't know if you're expecting armor or some sort of resistance. She very slowly tries to get a basilisk tongue dagger in between you and her, but she's moving very slowly because of the paralysis spell. And your blade bites deeply into the cultist. The robes just kind of like shear as you do full damage to this person. Alanwe, it is your turn.
I'm going to shoot her in the heart. Wow.
I'm rubbing up on her.
I'm like, wow, that was scary.
Got a hit.
The GM 3 states away.
The most words Grace has ever said.
I'm
Wow.
going to shoot her in the heart.
So now suddenly I'm imagining Ellen Way is Wednesday Addams.
Yeah.
Alanwe, she does not dodge. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's still in a Bosch episode.
10. Wait. Wait. Do I get extra because it's
Oh,
You are at
Close range?
+2 from range, yes.
so 10? Booyah.
All right. Your arrow sinks all the way into the fleshing, like right just below her heart. But you see some blood come out under, like she kind of coughs and some blood comes out under the mask. Delilah, it is your turn.
Delilah is going to. Is the orc, I guess, looking at the demon that has been summoned and somewhat distracted?
Yes, I apologize. The orc gets to go.
Okay.
Because they did not roll nearly as well as I would have liked.
Oh crap! I did not apply the.
Delilah, they go on 14, so they go at the end of the round. From above you, you hear in perfect Tulamida. You have Nareb.
Yes.
Yes.
He is safe.
He is.
Our contract is ended.
It is.
He looks up towards the other orc. And the orc above you starts leaping from tree branch to tree branch.
Nice.
All right.
It was your turn.
Okay, so demon, cultist, Anvar, everybody's in the middle.
Mm-hmm. Except for Tristan, he didn't run in. Vigalas is by Anvar and the Avash, and bleeding from a fist-sized chunk in his side that has been taken out.
Delilah is going to sprint towards Anvar and pull her dagger out and try to cut. Yep.
Okay.
You can ask him. I don't know if this is actually the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know.
You get to Anvar and cut him, his bonds, not him.
Right. Yeah.
He kind of leans against Vigalas, and the two of them seem to be propping each other up like like cards in a house of cards. You, as the cultist kind of stumbles back, she kind of sees you out of the corner of her eye. You, thief and slayer. You took what was not yours.
It's mine now.
Wow. Mine
You
took the law or
lie.
something.
It would never work for you. If it didn't work for Hector, it wouldn't work for you. He could not bend it to his will.
Oh, couldn't he?
You want to give me a fast talk roll, Delilah?
Yeah.
Yep.
He does.
Yeah, watch this.
Quality level 7.
Quality level 1 million.
Quality level 3.
Yeah, that's good too.
You can actually see the brown eyes widen behind the mask. Lies, that dagger was to be ours for our master. And she, ignoring everything else around her, takes her basilisk tongue. It looks like she's going to come straight for you.
Cool.
Okay.
That's what you get for
She can still move. She can move now.
She's not fully paralyzed. She's just very... all right, Vigalas, it is your turn. You are leaning up against Anvar.
Okay,
I'm sticking in her too.
Yeah, she's at some pain levels. She's got some paralysis.
That's how I like my cold reverse.
Yep, me too. I like them too.
Okay. First off, ask, is this considered a sanctum?
Is what considered a sanctum?
Like I'm standing in the middle of a demon summoning circle. Is that considered a sanctum, anti-sanctum of the archdemon or Temple of the Nameless One or anything like that?
No.
Okay. All right. So they don't get any negatives on that. Okay.
Nope.
That's
That-
really bad.
All right. In that case,
just really don't like seeing
I am going to go ahead and. So I assume my aura of what was it? Peaceful aura. I'm assuming.
She was able to overcome it, yes.
Right. Okay, but it's not a concentration spell or anything like that, so it's still there.
3 different medicines.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and cast a minor protection blessing.
Okay.
Which I'm going to go ahead and reduce the cost by raising the KP. It's reducing the. Wait, no, I don't have to reduce that. Okay, it doesn't even cost me anything. Okay, cool. I'm going to go ahead and cast that, and I'm going to. It's going to be the Avash cannot enter.
All right.
This is the same spell I used in the tomb.
Yep. So, who are you? So you're keeping yourself and Delilah and Anvar.
I'm going to take a few steps from outside of this circle, dragging Anvar with me. I'm going to cast this in that 4-yard circle around me.
Okay. All right.
I'm going to look at the Avash, and I'm going to call out and say, in this place, Parain is master. Mistress. Shut up, Tristan! His mistress. You of the Avash may not come near.
You guys all see when Vigalas utters this, the Avash actually takes staggering steps back as if physically struck and exits the circle of his blessing.
Okay.
Tristan,
So,
it is your turn.
4 rounds.
How many? How many rounds?
4 rounds.
Okay.
Everybody's just gonna
As
go a
my
bit friendlier towards
staff
the
returns to my hand, I draw the Bandschwert, and I look at the Avash and I say, round 2. And I just charge all the way up to him, and that's my turn.
Okay.
Oh, no, man!
Thorwolf continues his journey from the city. Poor guy.
Putting on armor takes time, though.
It does.
It's even strong enough to wear it.
Even with penalties, the cultist manages to reach out with her dagger to strike you. You can parry or you can dodge.
I will dodge.
What's the difference?
This is
The 2 different
It's parry block.
parry blocks it, And you can only do that if you've got a good parrying weapon.
Natural 20.
Roll again to see if you critically botch this.
That would be great. This must be
I
my-
totally did.
Oh, crap.
Bye.
Of all the fights,
You do realize the last time someone critically duffed something, they lost an eye.
Yep.
Wow.
Dang. Should get
Delilah, please roll 2d6.
Hmm.
3 and a 1.
all the crits tonight.
Don't say this name.
Hey, you made a tracking roll.
What?
You made your tracking roll.
I know, but I can do stealthing and tracking, but that's about it.
You shot some things.
Or sneaking and tracking.
If you hadn't made
Stuffing is not a word.
All right.
Oh.
Sorry.
All right. So you rolled a 4.
Yep.
Is it okay? Her basilisk tongue dagger comes straight down. You get your what saber?
Stealth is a noun.
Saber.
Saber in the way, and whether it is the preternatural sharpness of the dagger or the way that you parry, she still manages to strike you, but it glances off near the hilt of the blade, and you can feel the hilt kind of come loose from the blade itself. You are at -2 to use this weapon until repaired. She damaged your weapon.
Could be worse.
Yeah.
It could be a lot worse. Also, just in case you're interested, you did take 8 points of damage from the dagger.
Yep.
In case you're interested.
What's your payment at now?
She's got the pill bow.
The Avash, seeing
Until that Vixen gave.
Vixen
already
give
took
you right,
Yeah.
but it'll
Oh.
last for a little
All
while.
right, Vash, what do we got?
Bring it, Avash.
seeing, well, Tristan, in front of it, a white mage just charging down upon it. Demons know of the white mages. It is not something
Yeah, they
that they
do.
would not know of. And the creature kind of dodges to the left, but it is a feint, and he comes out lashing out with his tongue. So he will take a penalty of 2. If he hits you, because of the feint, you will have a -2 to your
You
defense
take an
roll.
additional penalty of 2 because unarmed is a
It is not unarmed. It is a ranged attack.
okay.
He hit, so you will be at -2 to your defense
All right.
from the feint.
So can I parry it?
You may dodge it, or you may parry it with a shield.
Okay. All right. So I will attempt to dodge. Nope.
All right. The flame lashes out against you, Tristan, for 6 points of damage.
Cool. It's all right. I have armor. It's not a big deal.
That was their turn, and it is now Takani, Elanways, and my orcs have left the building.
Yay!
Orcs have left the building.
Okay, so do you want the Avash? No, it's still the lady?
Yes. Yep.
All right, I'm attacking Golden Lady again. I guess a forceful blow.
All right. So I took. You said 4 points of damage.
You took
6
4 points
points
of damage. 6 points of damage before armor.
Okay.
I cannot believe
Holy
it.
crap!
What'd you
Yeah,
get,
you can-
Takani?
I have not confirmed it.
Natural 20.
No, it's not. It's not a crit.
Just so you
But
know, if you botch a defense roll, the Avash gets a free attack on you. Okay, so.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, just gonna toss that out there. You kind of come in and try to bring your weapon down.
Elf half of your half elf style.
Evidently.
Rolling
That's right.
tonight.
Alanwe and Alanwe, you are up. What are you doing?
Shooting with my bow.
Go for it.
Okay.
And I hit.
Sweet. The Avash will attempt to dodge. He does not dodge. Go ahead and give me your damage. Tristan, you hear the twang of Elanwe's bow from behind you. The arrow goes flying past you.
And I...
How many points of damage?
9.
No. 4 and 6 is 10.
4 and 5.
No. Oh, wait. Oh.
You do get
1
plus
to 6
2 and plus
five.
2 from...
So
Oh, I've been doing
2
it
plus 5.
wrong.
Plus, no,
Okay.
you've been doing it fine up till now.
Okay.
But it's fine.
I'm confused.
It's okay.
I need to know.
I'm watching your math. You're good.
Okay. Okay.
How many
Yeah,
points?
what you said, 9.
9?
Right.
Including
9
the
points.
plus 2?
Yes.
Okay. 8, 4. All right. You do not do nearly as much damage as you would hope as the creature's unnatural form and inhuman heat starts to consume the arrow even as it hits. But hit it does. Delilah.
Damage from non-magical weapons.
Is the pill that Vixen gave her still in effect?
Is what?
The
pain pastel.
thing?
Yep.
The lady.
Yeah, that
um,
weapon oil.
Yeah, that
Should have
that
weapon
affects.
oil.
Yeah, I was wondering
It
about
takes so
that.
much time. No,
So she's
we were in a
dropping
rush.
the saber.
that's always the problem.
And also, is she within the circle that Wiggless?
She
was
within the
standing right
circle
with
you.
him.
Yeah.
I was going to shoot.
Yes, she is not an Avashim, so she will not be pushed out.
Do what?
She will not be
Wigglius.
pushed out
Gilius.
Okay,
because she is not an Avash. She's not a demon. She's just a human.
right, but I'm not in range of the Avash. I mean,
No, you are not.
Okay.
Is how he says
she's
it.
going to
Or no,
stab
it's how he says
the
it. I don't know.
the
It's
nasty
not-
lady with her
It's supposed to
dagger.
be pronounced.
Okay.
Vigilance.
W is a V.
There's no way to know.
He gets to decide.
That's nice.
And I don't know if that is
Where is it?
Elanwe or
Okay, so she hits.
Okay. She does not dodge.
2 damage. Second take that. Take that.
Yeah, I hit that.
So when you sink your dagger into the cultist's chest, she kind of
Which is
looks at you, and she passes out onto the
What?
grass.
Really?
She had 7 hit points, and you dropped her to 5, which she did not make her body control roll. So yes, you take the cultist out.
Oh,
Nice.
Well, all right
Nice.
then.
That's 2 for 2. 2 for 2 on
Did
boss
you just
cultist.
take it out?
Vigalas, you are up.
Oh my god.
Hey, you whittled her down.
Thanks.
Well, there's
Did
still
you
a
whittle her
demon,
down?
so if
Yeah,
y'all want
you whittled
to,
her down. All right. Whose turn is it?
It is Vigalas's turn, or
Okay,
Vigalas's turn,
Or Wiggless, or Wigolias.
or
right.
Wiggy, as Thorwald.
Wiggy. Yeah, let's go with
Wiggy.
Wiggy.
how far is it out to the glade, like to where Vixen is waiting for them?
The glade is about 20 yards in.
Okay, so that's probably multiple moves. That's
Yes.
like
Hold
okay.
what you got.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna stay right where I'm at. I'm actually going to take my minor healing blessing and I'm going to apply it to myself.
That seems like a good idea.
So I sort of exactly, I sort of lean on and look at the gaping hole, and I can see through it. It's like this is probably not good,
That's awesome.
and plant my hand over it
You're a really damaged person.
and heal myself with 2 hit points.
All right, you feel Ben, you feel as if the blessing of Parain comes a little bit easier.
Okay.
It kind of leaps to your fingers, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
You actually heal for 3 points of damage at this point.
Excellent.
You almost feel as if out here, where you are at, with this, like you can hear the cattle lowing and tromping to the north. You're kind of in your element in some ways. Sorry, I meant to ask this earlier. Can you roll 2d6? This is your second action this combat, right? Yes.
Yes, it is.
All right. So 2 individually, 1d6 twice, please.
One's a 6.
Okay.
Second one is a 5.
All right. Cool. Tristan, it is your turn.
Right.
Yeah, that's nice, man.
I'm gonna just
make
kinda-
me roll dice. Don't tell me what it's about.
Smile and shrug it off a little bit as the Avash's tongue just singes a bit of my cassock. And I'm going to flourish the Banschwert and say,
My mother gave me that shirt.
Oh, I've been preparing for this. I'm just gonna stab it right into him.
Go for it.
This is a magical demon slaying sword, which I have prepared.
Is the demon slaying thing just a clever adjective or an actual mechanic?
This is the Banschwert, on which I spent like 30.
Okay, so what does it
AP.
do against demons aside from ignoring their half damage?
It has a +1 to hit, +1 to damage, and it ignores their half damage.
All right,
So-
go for it. He's going to try and dodge.
Well, he's gonna need to dodge.
Feel it, sucker.
He does dodge.
Dang it.
Wow, that was a really good Avash there. Good job.
I did not actually get to see when you guys fought the Avash before. What does this thing look like?
Big
Fire demon.
with a long fire tongue. It's really exactly what you'd expect.
I'll
Okay.
send you a picture.
Cool.
You do hear, Tristan, as the thing kind of dodges out of your way, you hear a and a thud, and there is a throwing axe in its back as Thorwolf has reached the edge of the glade.
Hey, the wolf!
Yep. It's fine. Just stay there.
Cultist is unconscious. It is the Avash's turn.
Is she just like unconscious?
Yeah.
Okay, we can finish her off later.
Tristan, you will need to give me a dodge roll, please.
Dodge. I'm in melee. So what kind of attack is it?
It is. Oh, so you will need to just give me a parry roll on this case.
I will do that. I do not parry.
It hits you for 4 points of damage. The claws just raking across
All
your
right.
chest.
No damage.
No damage? All right.
No damage.
Sorry, what?
Excellent.
Ding, ding.
That was the Avash's turn. Takani and Alanwe, you were up.
All right. Let's see if this dice will let me hit.
I have some of mine.
I have a lot, but
Yeah, this one's lucky.
you sure you want me to touch it?
It's lucky. Go for it.
All right.
Always rolls
so
high.
forceful blow on the don't. Yes. Whew! It hits
That might be the first non-20 you've rolled in like a while.
in a little while.
If only we were
I
playing
did manage to
D&D.
successfully. I can't use the verb.
Stealth?
Sneak.
Yeah.
All right. Alanwe, it is your turn.
Did he dodge?
Did he dodge?
Oh. He did not. You hit.
Damage this sucker!
All right.
Or at least half damage.
Yeah.
Alanwe, you can go ahead and roll to attack if you like as well.
Okay, I hit.
So
7.
7 and well,
So-
half of 7.
So she deals 7, and then that's halved. And then you.
No, I did. It's 7. It's 9 and then halved
Okay, so
because I did forceful blow.
Oh, I didn't
She
hear you
can
say
do
that.
Did really? You started laughing.
Did he dodge me?
Was that a different
I was
reason?
laughing
did
because
not
that's
dodge
all.
either of you, so go
Okay.
ahead and roll.
And 5, 11 plus 2, 13.
But I said that,
13.
and then you looked at me, and I thought that's what you were
Hmm.
looking at me about.
All right.
Immediately after that,
Alanwe, your arrow disappears into the Avash's left eye, and the white flame that is pouring out of it suddenly gouts out and then kind of falters, and its eye crusts over almost like lava rising to the surface. All right, that's Alanwe's. Delilah.
I guess she's going to throw her dagger at it.
Go ahead and throw it.
All right, let's do that.
You can't actually attack from inside the circle.
Oh, I can't.
You have to get. If you attack from inside the circle, they can attack you back inside the circle.
Oh, so don't
So
do that. Just
exit the circle
Hold
if you're
what
gonna
you
do
got.
that.
Hold what you got.
I'm not going to do that. Yeah,
Hold
I
what you
will.
got.
What would you like to do?
Yeah. How badly wounded is Anvar?
Anvar's. He is only. It looks like he's barely conscious, barely standing.
No.
Okay.
Not too much.
Delilah's going to stay put.
All
She's
right.
just
All right. Vigalas, what are you doing?
Vigalas is going to having perhaps stanched some of the bleeding.
Heal Anvar.
I'm going to heal Anvar. And actually, you know what? I'm going to do a actual full-on healing blessing on him, which is going to be expensive because I'm going to have to reduce the time that it takes. So it takes 16. So
I'm staying home.
So you can have it to 8.
Fate's wedding table, and hopefully.
okay, well that's eight turns is 8 actions is still going to be
Okay.
a long time. All right, I'm gonna just do minor blessing on him then
Okay.
for now.
Alright.
That's a 12 dice.
So I
This is
reach
my
down
Griffin's
and
free
I
dice.
place my hand on the side of Anvar's face and say, the blessing of Parain upon you. May you be in health.
Vigalas, is that you? You can see his eye starts to clear a little bit.
Yeah, it's me.
Is Vixen okay?
Yeah, yes, Vixen is good.
Isn't she right there?
No,
She's
no,
outside.
waiting back.
She's just outside the glade.
It's 2 I owe you guys.
Yeah,
Tristan.
Since this is sort of my fault, I think we might be even.
That's a natural 1,
Yeah, baby.
and that's a confirmation.
All right. He does not make his.
Yes!
So this is going to be 1d6 plus 5 doubled.
Yes.
12 points of damage.
With that, you banish the Avash back to the Nether House.
Yes!
It collapses into it collapses into just an outline of burning coals that just then flit off into the night. The darkening.
And I'm gonna literally just shout, "Back into the Nether Hells with you!" and tell them not to send any more. Because if they do,
Tristan says
I'll be here.
Thorolf's got his hands on his knees.
Good timing, man.
Wolf?
I hit it with my axe, and then he just passes out.
Oh,
I hit it with my axe. That should be the name of like a podcast or something.
hit it with my axe.
All right. What would you guys like to do? We are out of combat rounds.
Go check
We're
on-
gonna
Vigalas is going to.
all right. I've got healing potions from Anshela, which
Oh.
I'm going to give.
Katie is
I've
still
got 2 of these left.
Mhm.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I'm gonna give 1 to you
Okay.
and 1 to you.
Tristan, is there any reason to keep her alive?
Yes. So I was wondering.
I'm gonna pull off the mask. Is it who I think it is?
Who do you think it is?
It's the daughter of the lady that we rescued.
The daughter?
It is
No,
not
the
the
lady.
daughter. It
The
is
lady-
the
the
lady
lady.
that you rescued. Yes. Iskra
Yeah, that's
lies
yeah,
there unconscious.
yeah,
You can see 2 badly whittled wooden teeth.
yep.
Okay. I mean, she'll wake up and she'll start talking
How
again.
many points?
What do you want to do, Vigalas?
What's that?
I'm healing, right?
Back with healing.
So
You
how
do
much
that.
do I heal by? Just
How
real
much?
quick.
How much do Anshela's healing potions heal?
They will heal. What are you doing, Ben? Sorry.
I'm
Okay.
drinking the
Tom,
potion
did
at the
you still
moment.
cast?
Ben, you heal for 3 points. Delilah, you heal for 6.
Okay.
Well, I am no longer. I am now at only one at half pain, so I'm now at half plus 1 pain. Okay. All right. While they are determining what to do with this person, I let the field of the protection drop, and I go ahead and turn and place both my hands on Anvar. I'm going to go and cast the Blessing of Healing.
Okay.
I'm going to 1 KP per LP. So where's that sheet? Here we go. So I can heal him for up to 12. That will, however, get me into 2 points of rapture.
Which Rapture with Parain gives you You will have a -2 to everything save. Animal lore, carousing, empathy, fishing, myth and legends, persuasion, plant lore, religion. Yeah, so all of the skills that are dedicated to Perrine.
I'm actually pretty good at. So
Hey, it would actually be time for you to go drinking because you'd have +2 to your attributes when carousing.
Brains out of the hole.
All right, go for it.
All right, so I need to get that. What's the
All right.
capacity? Yeah.
The question is if there are other cultists in the city that she could tell us about, but I don't think she would tell us anything.
Delilah is going to stab the cultist.
That's what I was about to do.
All right, well,
I'm like standing. Okay.
I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop her.
Quality level 4 on that
Your
one.
saber,
So
it's a little loose, but you're still able to.
She's using the dagger.
Okay. The dagger?
The dagger.
She doesn't have that one anymore
Oh,
unless
that's
you
true.
say otherwise.
No.
came back to her.
No, you left it in the griffin's grass, so
I
it
did.
is there.
It is
So you're
there.
going to stab her with a dagger?
Yeah.
All right. Ben, you begin to heal Anvar.
12 points of healing.
Dang. All right, Anvar is okay.
Nothing.
Cool. I'm feeling a little bit lightheaded
I was
on
about
the
to say that.
rapture end of things.
Yes, at this point, a number of things happen. You guys can see like the flowers around Vigalas actually start. The grass starts to bloom.
Sweet.
That's
All
fine.
right, I will sheathe my sword and kind of lean on my staff wearily.
To be clear, she is dead. Right?
You put a dagger in her, yeah.
Yeah.
No,
that
she's
just-
dead.
Well then, I think I need a drink.
Well,
Vixen comes running into the glade and, ignoring all of you, makes a beeline straight for Anvar as he starts to heal. It's 2 we owe you. And as she sees his wound starting to knit close, she kind of just looks up at you and gives you a tentative smile, Vigalas.
Vigalas smiles back beatifically, the light shining through his abdomen.
So we're in a glade that's full of flowers with both of them.
You are.
Priest, correct?
You
Who's
are.
Just checking.
really? Okay. Here we
Also
go.
a dead body. Just saying.
I'm gonna go check on Thorwolf because he passed out.
As you check on him, when you get to him, and like, how do you like shake him or?
Yeah,
Kind of, do we get it?
we got it.
Oh, good. I'm
You okay?
just
All right.
a little lightheaded.
Just lie there. That's
I
fine.
think I popped some of those stitches.
Yeah.
Delilah, what are you guys doing at this point? You seem to have an idea, so I'm going to see where this goes.
Vigalas has seemed to have his heart set on something.
Oh, well, if you will give me 16 more actions, a few more moments, I believe I can deal with this opening, and then I think there is something that should not be put off any longer.
Did you take the healing potion?
I did. It brought me up to just half.
3.
Yeah, no,
Uh,
18 points.
are you saying what I think you're saying?
I hope What do you think I'm saying?
We're not putting this off any longer. No,
Vixen, I said I'd stand with you.
All right, it's
All right. So Vigalas
Tristan.
jacks himself up to another level of rapture.
At this point, like, you hear angry voices coming towards you as cattle are just now being drawn to the glade. Like, Thorwolf is like, oh, he holds an arm up to you. We should probably get those bodies out of there, or that body out of there. They're going to have a wedding.
That doesn't seem very appropriate for evading.
I'll get it. You stay there. So Atakane's gonna go walk over to the dead body and sort of grab the leg and drag it into the trees so it's not visible.
At first, it kind of resists a little bit, and you're a little worried, but you can actually see the grass has started to kind of grow up and around it. You're able to rip the body free.
The mask is still on the face.
Also,
No, she took it off to see who it was.
I would like to, after I drag it into the woods, check
I'm
it
holding on
for
to the
things.
mask.
For things, just things.
All of the things.
All right, you check it for things. You find things.
We didn't even loot the. Oh well. The anything.
You find Iskra does have a small amulet of. It's a geometric shape, but they seem to kind of, as you stare at it, they just all seem to.
Yeah, I'm not touching that.
I'm going to need a willpower roll from you anyway.
Okay.
Not learn to not search cultists of the nameless ones.
Delilah stabbed her, and then she's not even going to go close to Tristan.
Does she get any kind of a? Does she get any kind of a boost to that for her superstition?
I'll give her a +1 for her superstition.
Okay.
Alonway is going to craft like a really pretty wreath out of the flowers for.
Okay.
Aww.
Oh, thank you. Anvar kind of. Tristan, I don't suppose you can.
I miss it by 2.
Clean him up.
Magic me up some new clothes.
It's not really my area of expertise. I'm sorry.
All right. Oh.
What's happening? I missed it by 2.
Okay. You missed it by 2?
I did.
Cool.
Wait, you gave me a
+1?
+1.
to all
Oh,
of
I just missed it by 1.
That's not any better.
Excellent. We will chat. All
right.
You come back. The herdsmen kind of get the cattle to kind of move along either side of the glade. Anvar cleans himself up as best as he can with Thorwolf's water skin. And at this point, you also hear the hoofbeats of Toffee Butter and his mates coming into the glade as well.
As the throng of animals and everything else sort of crowds in, Tristan just kind of slowly makes his way to the edge of the glade and starts walking back towards town.
All right.
Evening.
Delilah, Vixen turns to. I'll chat with you here in a second, Tristan. Delilah, as you go, I will chat with you in a second, Tristan. Vixen says, "This is it. Like,
Yeah.
in a glade with horses and cows and a glowing Vigalas."
There are flowers. It's something.
Okay. Oh. And she hands you. This was when the orcs came back. Their leader told me to give this to you. He said you would know what it means. And then they weren't orcs.
What?
She hands you. It is a mask, a wooden mask made like a domino kind of mask, carved in the Tulamid style, and you remember stories from your youth of the Tartib Aldid Min Al-Wuja, the Order of Many Faces.
Nice.
All right.
Assassins for hire that could change their appearance to look like
That's what
who or whomever they wish.
Okay.
That would also explain why at the Fox.
Nobody thought there were orcs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they turned into orcs.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
All right, before we get to Tristan,
I'm gonna be that person.
Vigalas, I'm going to turn this over to you.
Right.
There are a
Vigalas-
couple of panpipes among the herders that are able to provide some rustic pastoral music.
Like-
Wolf, you're going to sing? Is that what you were saying? What was your hand?
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Alonway starts singing. Thorwolf goes and stands by Anvar.
Delilah has her bag with her, and she's bent down really quick, and she pulled out a veil, and
All right.
it's not white, but it's really bright and colorful, but it's a veil.
Thank you.
All right. So Vigalas goes and gathers like an armload of grass, since it's the closest thing he's got, and hands it to Vixen to hold. And he sort of smiles apologetically at Anvar and sort of undoes his rope belt and says, "Well, this normally would be a rope for you to keep, but I will need this back after." And he hands it to Anvar, and has them face each other. And he looks at Anvar and says, "In the name of Parain, may you be as this rope. May you be strong, may you be reliable, and as this cord, may you be stronger together." And then turns to Vixen, because I assume country weddings are mostly about the partying and not so much about making this a long affair.
This is entirely in your hands, Ben.
All right. Turns to Vixen, and he sort of smiles apologetically. "This is normally a sheaf of wheat or corn or something grain-like, but we'll have to make a do with what we have. May this, in the name of Parain, may you be as this sheaf. May you be fruitful, and may you give life to life." And then he draws them together and has Anvar tie the rope around the sheaf, and they both hold it. And may you be as this sheaf. May you be... And then he forgets the rest because
he's Vigalas.
Because he's Vigalas, and he's sort of enraptured. And he sort of smiles heavenward in a sunbeam and says... Pretty much exactly.
Thorwolf kind of looks over Anvar at you, Delilah, and he's like, "Is that
it?" and I now pronounce you man and wife.
The herdsmen cheer, because all weddings in the country are blessed and cheered, and Thorwolf just starts whooping and shaking Anvar, preventing him from kissing Vixen until he realizes what is going on, and then he lets go. As the celebration begins in the glade, Tristan, you have made it back into the town proper. Where are you headed?
I'm headed to Mirabelle's.
Okay. As you were walking there, a man kind of just walks alongside you. "Neighbor, it is good to see you. Have you taken care of our little business in the glade?"
Oui.
My employer is
metabolically challenged.
Excellent. I always find it best to leave loose ends such. I can take it our deal is concluded.
Only if you wouldn't be interested in another bit of work.
I am down to less than half of my men. And that half is not as metabolically fit as we once were. But what is the job?
simple reconnaissance mission. If you would have a drink with me, we can discuss the details.
I'm always interested in work. We'll meet you at the brewer.
Indeed.
All right, you make it back to Mirabelle's.
I'm gonna drop in on Benegrim and just let him know there's a party incoming.
It's done. He just starts Hildorf just starts tearing up. I didn't get to see it, but it's done. Was it beautiful?
There were a lot of cows.
I do not understand your.
Also, we of us had a hole in him at the time, but I think it all worked out. So it's been a very long day.
I will get ready.
All right. I'm going to go into Mirabelle's and collect my things.
Okay.
You're pulling a shade on us, aren't you?
And as soon as it's all together, I will head to the meat hall.
Okay. And that is where we will end for tonight. Thank you all. Like, I hope that I know we went a little long, but then Ben and Lyle wanted to do the wedding, so I felt it. So that brings us to the end of the Phexcaer portion of our campaign. That wraps up the first major story arc. So, before we head out, please allow me to not only thank you with words, but with AP.
Yes.
What did we get last time?
All right. For not only concluding the adventure of the half-orc prince, but your time in Phexcaer as well, please enjoy 30 AP.
Ooh, baby.
Wow.
And with that, we bring episode 9. I am not prepared to punch. No, that doesn't work well. We will come up with a title, but we will bring episode 9 to an end. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for playing. Like, that was all just fantastic gaming on all of your parts. So, yes, until next time, good gaming.
All right.
Night.
All right. Thank you.